Of the national anthem is Adams Central and Columbus Lakeview going here tonight on Extreme Sports. Lakeview again 1-0 in the season, picking up a win over Omaha Gross last week. Adams Central 0-1. Patriots losing to the Minden Whippets a week ago. Adams Central going to be dressed in their blue unis here tonight. Their blue tops and their black pants and their white trim. Columbus Lakeview in their blue pants, their white trim, and their blue football helmets here this evening. So high school football tonight. We'll have Hastings College football for you tomorrow. The Broncos playing their second game of the season, their home opener tomorrow, as they take on Midland University. Game will kick off at 1 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. We'll have pregame coverage. Pigskin preview begins at 12 o'clock noon here on Extreme Sports. So the team's settling around their head coaches before we get ready to go here tonight. Again, we'll battle the sun for a while, Jimmy, but it's expected to be a great night here as the Patriots get ready to take on the Vikings from Columbus Lakeview.
Yeah, as I mentioned earlier in our broadcast in the first segment, talked about the weather. Normally we have a couple of weeks that are really scorchers, really hot. Last week in Grand Island for the St. Cecilia game, the weather was very nice. Had some storms move in late. They didn't affect us at all. Tonight's going to be a great night. Not a lot of wind, not a lot of heat, some cool temperatures. And we talked about this with the new facility they've got on the far sidelines. They put up some new bleachers and a new press box facility. And we're lucky enough to have our choice of which one we wanted. We said we'll deal with the sun for a little bit. It doesn't last very long as we get continued into the fall type of season. It will be down before long, but boy, it is bright right now, and that is the direction they'll be kicking off. Adams Central will move left to right here at Patriot Field. That is south to north. I'll help you out. Actually, this field sets in here at an angle, but we're underway. Ball up into the air. It'll come down at about the 1 yard line.
Grayson Hoteling kicking off for Adams Central. They're bringing up the right hash mark there across the 20 out to about the 24 yard line. That's where the Vikings will start. Ryan Burgetts is the quarterback, 5'11", 150-pound junior. Last week, 6 of 13, throwing the ball 178 yards and 3 touchdowns. He's got the fullback, Brandon DeAnda, 5'10", 185-pound senior. He rushed for 920 yards a season ago and 8 touchdowns. So he'll be the focal point for the Adams Central defense here tonight as Columbus Lakeview will start here. First down, 10 yards to go. The ball is sitting at the 28-yard line.
Got a penalty flag. The line judge on the far side of the field threw it before we even got the first snap underway. I've seen these officials before last year in a game, and so they're going to have an offsides against the offense. Somebody lined up. That's a huge mistake right out of the gate. You got to know where you're lining up.
Yeah, your first play from the line of scrimmage, you don't even get the ball snapped here, and you line up offsides, and the officials throw the hanky. So here's the first official play. It's going to be a pitch back, comes to the near side, trying to get outside, and he's going to be brought down there. That's DeAndra trying to get outside there for the Vikings. And the tackle was made in there by Trey Slechta coming up from his safety position. Slechta, 5'10", 175-pound junior. That was a gain of only about a yard in the play, if that. We'll call it second down and about 14 yards to go following that 5-yard penalty for being offside. There's a pass to the far side. That one is going to be caught, but little finny gain there. The pass is thrown out there to Blake Rathbone. He's going to be their go-to man. Rathbone, 155-pound senior, had a couple of receptions, 84 yards and 2 touchdowns a week ago in that win over Omaha Gross. So in 2 plays, they get the penalty yardage back, and now it's third down, 10 yards to go. Big play here for the Patriot defense. Dropping back to throw, throwing the ball down to the center of the field, threw it into double coverage. Penalty flags go down. Trying to get the ball to Rathbone. He was covered up back there. Patriots had the double team on Rathbone. I think one of them got in there too soon. A penalty flag comes down.
I think that's going to go on number 20, Dayton Savota. He was the back guy as far as in coverage and had his hands on the back of Rathbone's shoulder pads. And the official was right there at about the 35-yard line. He throws the flag. Throws it all the way out to about the 49. So now they'll march it off. And, no penalty there. Adams Central's looking to get the ball back. You can't make mistakes against a quality team. And you look at these guys up and down that offensive line, they look more like a Class B or a Class A line. They are some big boys down there and got some talented skill people. They will be a tough handle here this evening. So 1st and 10, ball out to the 43-yard line, just underway here at Patriot Field.
Ball's on the far side hash. Vergutz is going to hand the ball away. That's off of left tackle. That's going to be their big running back in Brandon DeAndez. He brings the ball across the 45 out to about the 47-yard line before he's brought down. So a pickup of about 5 yards on the play. Tackle is made in there by Dayton Swoboda for the Patriot defense. Brody Luxon also helping out on the stop. That was a pickup of 5 yards on the play. 2nd down and 5 yards to go. The ball is at the 47-yard line of Columbus Lakeview. This is the opening possession of the ball game. They fake the ball. Vergutz has got the ball. He's under pressure. He is hit. He's still scrambling with the ball. Now the ball comes loose over there on the far sideline. Big pile-up. I think Lakeview is on top of it. Now the Patriots are celebrating. Adams Central has got the ball. Lakeview coughs up the pig down here at their own 42-yard line.
Well, they had trips lined up to the far side of the field. They loaded up on that way. And when the quarterback, Ligertz, took it to the right side, he was looking downfield for his go-to guy, Rathbone. But great pressure by the Adams Central defensive front getting through there and putting pressure on him, and he tried to make something happen. He had too many blue jerseys around there. They knocked the ball loose, and Adams Central, this is what you got to have against a good team. You got to come up with some turnovers. Now you got to make something happen. You're into Lakeview territory at the 42-yard line.
J.J. Foster is the quarterback for Adams Central. Empty backfield. Foster is going to air it out down the field, and that ball is going to be overthrown. Down the field there, trying to get the ball to Grayson Hotelling. But that was way overthrown. Adams Central spreading the field with nobody in the backfield. 5 wide receivers that time for AC.
Yeah, the intended receiver down there again was on a different page. That was Wilson Heiser down there deep. Carson Hotelling down there deep, but he was running an in pattern. The ball was thrown out. So definitely a miscommunication there by quarterback and receiver. Brings up 2nd down and 10. Ball at the 42.
AC left to right here in the first quarter. Played no score between the Vikings and the Patriots. Man comes in motion now. That's going to be a Hotelling. Here's J.J. Foster. Rolls to his right. His pass is going to be incomplete. Trying to get the ball to a Hotelling who was coming in motion. That one was right through his fingertips. So a couple of incomplete passes here. And the Patriots are looking at 3rd down. 3rd down and 10, the ball at the 42. Got to take advantage, like you said, Jimmy. You get the ball at the opponent's 42-yard line. You got to make something happen here against one of the better teams in Class C1.
Well, and you know, coming in from a week ago, Adams Central had a tough time rushing the football against the Minda defense. It's going to be even tougher to run against this Lakeview squad. They are big up front, so they've come out with 2 passing plays, and now you're forced on a 3rd and 10 to do the same thing. 3rd and long here for the Patriots.
Heiser is in the backfield now, just to the right side of J.J. Foster. There's a pass across the middle. It's going to be caught by Heiser, but a short pickup to the 40-yard line. A pickup of only 2 yards on the play. And now Patriots are looking at 4th down and 8 at the 40 of Columbus Lakeview. So they can't do anything with the ball. They get the first big turnover of the ball game. But in 3 plays, they pick up 2 yards, and the Patriots will have to punt.
Yep, have to punt the football away. They'll have Lakeview pinned back deep. You got to play the field position game against a good opponent. You got to keep them in their side of the track.
Hotelling will be the punter. He averaged 38 yards per kick a week ago against Minden. Just barely got that one up. May have been slightly deflected, but it's going to head downfield, and it's going to fall at about the 15-yard line, and that's where Columbus Lakeview will get the ball, their second offensive possession of this ball game. You're listening to high school football action here tonight on Extreme Sports. We are at the Patriot Field at Adams Central. Big one tonight between the Adams Central Patriots and the Vikings of Columbus Lakeview. And their quarterback is Rylan Vergutz, a 5'11", 150-pound junior. They're going to start this drive deep in his own territory at about their own 14-yard line. There's a pitch play. It's going to go to the far side. A lot of blue shirts out there. With the ball there is Jeff Bohr. Bohr, the H-back in this offense, a 6', 175-pound senior. He picks up a couple of yards as he ran it from the left side of the field to the right side. They're going to give him forward progress all the way out to the 20-yard line. So a pickup of about 6 yards in the play. Second down, 4 yards to go. The ball is at the Columbus Lakeview 20-yard line. Burgess again up under. Now he's in the shotgun set here as he hands the ball away. Inside handoff, running over a man across the 25 out to the 28-yard line. That's Trevor Slope who's into the ball game now. Slope missed all of the 2024 season with an injury, but he's back in there for Columbus Lakeview, a 5'10", 185-pound senior. He carries the ball for a first down here as they bring the ball out here to the 27-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Vikings. Burgess with wide receivers left and right. Now he hands the ball away, trying to spread the field to the near side across the 30. Out to about the 33-yard line. A little wide receiver reverse there. Blake Rathbone. They like to get the ball into his hands any way they can, and Rathbone came around from the wide receiver's position, got the handoff on a little reverse. He picks up about 6 yards in the play. Second down, 4 yards to go. Quickly up to the line of scrimmage here for the Vikings on their own 33-yard line. Burgess has got the ball. He hands the ball away again across the 40 to the 41-yard line. That's Trevor Slope. He takes the ball for another first down. So the Vikings working the ball now, using that big offensive line to work against a much, much smaller defensive line here for EC.
The last, just looking at the numbers here, the last 6 carries, Mike, have all gone over 5 yards. 6, 6, 6, 6. A lot of sixes. And a 7-yard gain. That is tough. These running backs, and they shuffle them in. They keep them fresh. That big offensive line is doing a great job opening up some seams. And with these tough backs, they're picking up chunks of yardage. 3 first downs now on the night for Lakeview.
Burgess has got the ball. He's going to hand it away again to a Slope. This time he's going to be hit, and down he goes. Slope goes down. Tackle is made in there by Trey Selecta, but he had a lot of help there on the Patriot defense. Give him a pickup of only 1 that time. Second down and 9 yards to go. We're in the first quarter, 7 minutes to go. Opening period, no score between Columbus Lakeview and Adams Central tonight.
We look at the Adams Central defense out there. Some young kids out there playing that have not really seen a lot of varsity action, and they kind of got it put to them last week. We'll see how they react so far. Not too bad.
Here's a Slope again. Inside handoff across the 45. Bangs his way out here to about the 48-yard line, where he is going to be brought down there. They're going to be short of a first down by about 4 or 5 yards. Again, Selecta heading the stop there for the Adams Central defense. We'll call it third down and about 4 yards to go. The ball is sitting here at the Columbus Lakeview 48-yard line. Burgett getting the play in from the far sideline now. We'll send a wide receiver out to the left side. That is Nash Hank, who's into the ball game now. Wide receiver to the right side. Here's a quarterback keeper across the 50 to the 45 of Adams Central. And Burgett is wrapped up and spun down like a top down here at the 45 of AC. Tackle is made in there by the Adams Central defense. Coming up to make the stop for AC is Cody Funk, who's into the ball game now. Now before Burgett picks up the first down, so now Columbus Lakeview has worked the ball into Adams Central territory for the first time tonight. First down and 10 at the AC 45-yard line.
Yeah, that was a great play fake by the quarterback. He rolled out from center, rolled to the near side of the field, faked it to the back that he had outside of him and took it back upfield, picked up a nice gain of 7 across midfield.
Here's a Slope again. Inside handoff from Burgett across the 40. Still on his feet. Look at him move the pile, Jimmy, down there at the 35-yard line. That's going to be enough for a first down. Trevor Slope, it was like a scrum in soccer. I mean, they just took the pile down there, and they move it about to 5 yards, enough to pick up a first down all the way down to the Adams Central 35-yard line, and now the Vikings are on the move.
Slope has had 4 of the 5 of the last carries for 26 yards. That one there good for nearly 13 yards. They get the football down to around the AC 34-yard line. 5:08 and counting here in the first quarter, but Lakeview on a nice big long drive here late in this first quarter.
Rapidly moving first quarter with the ball on the ground. Slope, big hole here on the left side of the line across the 30, 25 down to the Adams Central 22-yard line. So there's chewing up the yardage on the ground here as they move the ball to the 22 of Adams Central. Tackle made in there by Dayton Swoboda. Again, the safety, the 5'7", 180-pound senior. But yeah, they're just using that big offensive line to, it's like a snowplow, Jimmy. Look at the size up there.
Oh, I know
on that line, 210, 255, 220, 295, and 265. The starters across the front here for Columbus Lakeview.
They haven't missed many meals.
There's a reverse again. That's going to be Rathbone taking it to the right side, and that is going to be smelled out here by the Adams Central defense. Not much out there. They did pick up a positive territory, a couple of yards. So they ran that play, a reverse to the left side of the field during this drive. That time they went back the other way to the right side. The Patriots were waiting for it, and now it's going to bring up a second down situation. Second down and about 9 yards to go. The ball sitting the nose of the football right at the 20-yard line of Adams Central. This is the second possession for Columbus Lakeview in this ball game. They fumbled on their first possession. There's a Burgeth. He's going to hand the ball away again inside. That's going to be the other guy in there now, Deanda, as he takes the ball, as he bounces off of a man across the 15 down to about the 14-yard line. So they've got a couple of good-looking running backs here, Brandon Deanda and this Trevor Slope. They go, they are big boys here, 185 and a senior for both of them. One gets tired, you bring in the other one.
Well, and that big offensive line opening up some nice holes. They're right now in the first quarter, 14 carries, 80 yards. Majority of it on this drive here they put together.
Burgeth is going to hand the ball away again. Nope, he fakes the ball. Now he takes it around the right end, and he's going to be up-entered, but he's going to have the first down and more. Up-entered over there by the Patriots, but not before Burgeth picks up the first down. Nice ball fake up inside. He pulls her back out and takes around the right end and picks up the first down and more as they move the ball down here to about the 9-yard line. First down and goal for Columbus Lakeview down here at the Adams Central 9-yard line. 3:05 to play here in the opening quarter.
6 first downs in the first quarter, 5 of them all on the ground here on this drive.
Ryland Burgeth has got the ball again. He hands it away to a Slope. This time he's hitting down. He goes. Nice play there by Adams Central. Getting in there to make the stop for AC is going to be Hudson Truffer, 5'11", 240-pound sophomore, who's into the ball game now defensively for head coach Josh Lewis. That was a pickup of only about a yard or so on the play. Second down and goal. The ball is sitting at the 8-yard line of Adams Central here on their second possession. There's a little play that goes to the right side, and easily taking the ball to the end zone is going to be Jeff Bohr. He takes it in from 8 yards out. Bohr, they just hand the ball away. Right side, Jimmy. Nobody out there for the Adams Central defense, and Bohr will take it in from 8 yards out.
95 yards of rushing on 17 carries so far in the game, and that's all on that drive. Everything was on the ground there. Very, very methodical downfield, opening up some big holes. They didn't rush the ball a lot last week. Boy, they're showing they can do it here this week against the Patriots.
Here comes the point after. Ball is down, and the kick is up, and the kick is good. So a long time consuming drive here for Columbus Lakeview in their second possession of the ball game. They grabbed the lead here over Adams Central. We'll take a break. 2:21 to play here in the first quarter. Columbus Lakeview 7, Adams Central nothing. You're listening to high school football coverage on Extreme Sports.
If you're planning to build a new home or add an addition to your existing one, trust the experts at Gangwish Construction. From general contracting, basement pouring, to bathroom remodeling, concrete work, and deck building, they handle it all with precision and care. They take pride in doing the job right the first time, every time. Contact Jeff today at 402-460-0013 and experience quality craftsmanship with Gangwish Construction.
Hi, I'm Mitch Stellick from Stellick Law Firm in Grand Island. The lawyers of Stellick Law Firm have over 90 years of combined legal experience. Our firm specializes in family law, personal injury, probate and estate planning, as well as real estate and corporate law. Stellick Law Firm believes in getting to know our clients and finding the best way to serve you. Call us today at 308-675-4035 to schedule your appointment. Stellick Law Firm is ready to work for you. Let us be your voice.
You are listening to high school football on Extreme Sports. Now, let's get back to the action.
I will call it officially a 7-yard touchdown run by Jeff Bohr to give Columbus Lakeview the advantage over Adams Central, 7-0 here toward the end of the first quarter. Here's the kickoff. AC will pick the ball up and return it straight up the field across the 25. Still on his feet to the 26, 27-yard line. And that's where Adams Central will start on their second offensive possession of this ball game. They got a gift early, Jimmy, on the first possession for Lakeview. They got a fumble recovery at the 42-yard line of Lakeview, but couldn't do anything with the ball. Ran 3 plays and then had to give it up.
Yeah, you've got to take advantage when you're playing good ball clubs. When you get a turnover, you've got to make something happen out of it. They went 3 plays and out, all pass plays. They did complete the third down pass, but it was only good for 2 yards. So 2 total yards of offense for AC, 97 yards for Lakeview, 94 on the ground thus far in the first quarter for Lakeview.
J.J. Foster, the quarterback for Adams Central, going to hand the ball away there to Heiser. He fights for some running room, but not much there. Not much there against a white wall. Some big boys on the defensive line there for Lakeview. Tackle is made by the middle linebacker, Brandon Deanda. Deanda, 53 tackles a season ago. Give Heiser a pickup of only 1 yard in the play. Second down, 9 yards to go. Line of scrimmage is the 29-yard line. 1 minute and 44 seconds to play. Here in the first quarter, 7-0. Lakeview has got the lead. So Lakeview is out on top here in this ball game. Adams Central with the ball. J.J. Foster throws it. It's going to be caught here at the 34, across the 35, out to about the 37-yard line. The reception is made there by Slechta for AC. Tackle is made by Nash Hank. Hank, the 5'10", 165-pound junior, comes up to make the stop, but the Patriots get their first down of the ball game. A completed pass here to a Slechta. They bring the ball out to the 38 here toward the end of the first quarter, 1:13 to go.
Nice little play. A couple of receivers about 7 yards down, kind of crossed in the middle of the field, picked the defender a little bit, and then able to get the ball. Foster able to get the ball to Slechta. That was a nice run after catch. 8-yard gain, first down for the Patriots.
Man goes in motion. That is Brody Luxon. And now we got problems here in the backfield and being snowed under back here at the 35-yard line. As the quarterback, J.J. Foster, ran some misdirection, some fake handoffs, and J.J. Foster is smothered back here at the 35, so a loss of about 5 yards on the play. Second down, 15 yards to go. Patriots left to right here in quarter number 1.
Lakeview definitely looks like a football team. Just look at the front, the defensive front, and then you look at the linebackers. They are almost as big. They're athletic on the back end of the defense. Boy, they're a good look, and they flip the bill. I'll tell you, they look good out there as a football team.
Yeah, they pass the eye chest. Here's Foster, who sets up a little screen. It's going to be caught here at the 35 across the 40. Takes it to the sideline, 45, 50, 45, 40. Still on his feet to the 35 and run out of bounds. A screen pass set up to a Wilson Heiser, and Heiser tiptoes his way down the far sideline and takes the ball into a Lakeview territory down to the 37-yard line. By far the best play for Adams Central here in the first quarter.
Just what the doctor ordered right at the end of the first quarter. A nice swing pass to the far side of the field right in front of Kurt Frenzen and the Lakeview football team. That one goes for 30 yards downfield to, I believe, the 35-yard line, where the line of scrimmage will be set up when we come back for the second quarter.
1 quarter in the books here tonight. High school football and Extreme Sports. Columbus Lakeview 7, Adams Central nothing. You're listening to high school football on Extreme Sports.
5 Points Bank has been your hometown bank for over 40 years, and now you can take us wherever you go. Mobile Deposit allows you to deposit checks from your smartphone or tablet with our free business banking app. And never pay for an ATM charge again with our MoneyPass app. It maps out ATMs near you that won't charge a fee because of its partnership with 5 Points Bank. We're here to serve you in person and online, and that's why we're the better bank.
You are listening to high school football on Extreme Sports. Now, let's get back to the action.
Hi, Mike Will, Jimmy Purcell back here at the Patriots Field at Adams Central. 7-0 is the score. Lakeview with the lead over AC. In the other games involving the Hastings teams tonight, Hastings High on the road playing in Grand Island against Northwest, and Hastings St. Cecilia is at home tonight playing Amherst. Beginning of the second quarter, Adams Central with the ball down here at the Lakeview 36-yard line. J.J. Foster is going to hand the ball away to a Heiser, and he's going to be met here by a bunch of white shirts. Tackle made in there by Luke Wellman. Wellman, 6'2", 295 pounds, and a junior here for Lakeview. Had 37 tackles a season ago. He picks up a big one there. No gain in the play, 2nd down and 10.
Boy, there's a lot of guys that haven't missed many meals. They are some big old grocery burners down there on the front. They're generous. No gain there. Boy, they swallowed him up right at the line of scrimmage. So 2nd down and 10, ball at the 36. I'll get you some first quarter numbers right after this 2nd down and 10 call for AC.
AC spreading the field. Nobody in the backfield here with J.J. Foster. Now a man goes in motion. That's Hotelling to the far side of the field. J.J. backs up under pressure, rolls to his left, fires the ball. It's going to be incomplete. Trying to get the ball down there to Schlecht at about the 31. Throws it wide of the target. 3rd down and 10 now for AC.
For Columbus Lakeview in the first quarter, pretty much everything on the ground. 97 yards of total offense, 94 on the ground, 3 through the air. They've only thrown 1 pass. They completed it. When you can run the ball that effectively, why would you mess with it? 6 first downs for Lakeview. For AC, 2 first downs in the first quarter of action, 40 yards through the air, -3 on the ground, so 37 yards of total offense on 7 offensive plays. This is a big, they're all big when you're playing a good team. 3rd and 10 here, ball at the 36 of Lakeview.
3 wide receivers out to the right side. Now the 4th one will join him. That's a Heiser as he goes in motion, and now we've got a penalty flag down. Yeah, I didn't think that looked that didn't look normal, and now we got a timeout called here by Adams Central. Matt Overmiller, the offensive coordinator for the Patriots, he calls the timeout. He talks with his offensive unit. We'll take a break here. 11:05 to play in the first quarter. Lakeview 7, Adams Central nothing. You're listening to high school football on Extreme Sports.
Sundays are meant for relaxation and indulgence, and there is no better place to do it than at Bullseye Sports Bar and Grill in Hastings. Enjoy the Sunday brunch buffet from 10 to 2, where you will find an irresistible spread of breakfast favorites that will make your taste buds dance. Choose from fluffy pancakes to sizzling bacon, fresh fruits, and so much more. It is all you can eat and all you could ever want. Make your Sunday special with the brunch buffet at Bullseye Sports Bar and Grill on West 2nd in Hastings, right across the street from the water park. It is the perfect way to unwind and savor the flavors of the weekend.
You are listening to high school football on Extreme Sports. Now, let's get back to the action.
All right, the Patriots on 3rd down and 10. Here's a pass that's going to be caught inside the 30, down to about the 28-yard line. A completed pass there goes to Nick Musel. He was the leading receiver a week ago in the ball game against Minden. Had 6 receptions, 92 yards, and a touchdown. They needed 10. They got about 7. Now the Patriots looking at 4th down. 4th down and 3. The ball is sitting at about the 27 or 28-yard line of Columbus Lakeview.
Yeah, when you're out here, like we like to say, no man's land, you roll the dice, and when you're down 7-0 to a quality opponent and what you've got to make things happen.
It's going to be wide receiver left and right. Now a man comes in motion here for AC. J.J. Foster is going to throw the ball down the left sideline. A diving grab. Did he stay in bounds? Yes, he did. Now the officials are going to talk. A diving grab by a Nick Musel right here on the sideline. The Patriots are cheering here like that was a touchdown. Oh, the official's going to wave it off. The official's going to wave it off. If this was If this was a Saturday or a Sunday, Jimmy, I'd like to see the replay right there.
I would too, and unfortunately, the guys in stripes are not going to see it. And I know they get together and they discuss what they seen. Well, it's a bang play. You've got to be right on top of it. And the official that down here, I think he ruled a touchdown right away, and then he went running over to the guy that was a long ways away. Unfortunate. It's not going to matter. I don't know if they'll ever bring replay into high school football, but I would love to look at that one again. Unfortunately, falls incomplete, 1st and 10 for Lakeview.
Could turn out to be a big play here. Here's Bergeth with the ball now as he takes the ball to quarterback keeper around the left end. He scampers his way down the sideline. He's going to have a first down and more. Is he going to run a bounce on the far sideline? Yeah, that was a touchdown. If the officials ruled that he kept his feet in bounds, that probably would have tied up the ball game. But instead, now it's 7-0 and give the ball right back to Columbus Lakeview. And they immediately get a first down as they move the ball out toward the midfield stripe. They're going to put the ball down on the Lakeview side here at the 47-yard line.
What were really sour grapes is later on when they look at the game film, because coaches like to do that, and they see that it was a touchdown.
There's a handoff. It's going to go straight ahead. That's DeAnda, who's back into the ball game. He moves it across the 50 inside Adams Central territory down to about the 47-yard line. Yeah, we don't have the benefit of the replay either, but it was a close play down here on the near sideline.
Well, right here we've got a camera right out my window. I'd love to have him roll that back. He's got the little camera up in the top of that, but we won't get to see it. That was a gain of about 7, and a 2nd down and 3 here for Lakeview.
Bergen is going to hand the ball away again, and they take the ball down to about the 40. That's Brandon DeAnda carrying the ball there again. It'll be very close to a first down. They should have it here as they move to 6. 9:25 to play here in the second quarter. 7-0 is the score. Lakeview has got the lead. Their score came on a 7-yard run by Jeff Bohr at the 2:21 mark of the second quarter. They added the PAT. Has been the only scoring so far here in this ball game. Patriots playing their 2025 home opener here tonight. Ryland Bergeth has got the ball. Here's a double reverse. They're going to get the ball to Rathbone. Rathbone is hit in the backfield, and down he goes. Nice defensive play here. A loss of a yard or two on the play there. They tried to catch the Patriots napping there. Cole Cooper head of the stop there, I think, for the Adams Central defense.
Very good defensive stand there. I didn't see a lot of blue jerseys roll to this side of the field, which the flow of traffic had started this way. Then they give it to Rathbone around the backside. Everybody stayed home. They did their job, and they brought him down. He's a dangerous man out there, number 88. They bring him down for a loss of 1, 2nd down and 11.
Burgess has got the ball again. He hands it away to DeAnda. He runs over a man, brings the ball across the 35. Down to close to the first down stakes down there at about the 31-yard line. We'll see the officials spot the ball. They're going to spot it at the 33, so they're going to be 2 yards shy. 3rd down and 2 yards to go. Lakeview working left to right here in the second quarter of play. They've got a 7-0 lead over Adams Central. Lakeview ranked in the top 5 in both Metro newspapers here this week. After their performance last week against Omaha Gross, winning handily against Gross. 3rd down and a couple of yards to go. The ball at the 33 of Adams Central. DeAnda has got the ball. DeAnda moves it to the 30, down to about the 29-yard line. Should have enough for a first down there. So Lakeview continues to move the sticks. Tackle is made in there by the middle linebacker for the Patriots, Austin Imler. Imler kind of led the team last year in tackles. He had 78 stops, 1 interception, and a return for a touchdown. First down, 10 yards to go here for Lakeview. They've got the ball now at the Adams Central 30-yard line. Burgess has got the ball. He's going to hand it away to DeAnda. He angles off on the left side. He's going to pick up 1, maybe 2 yards. The Patriots right out there defensively to bring him down. Only about a 2-yard pickup. I think that's Slechta, Trace Slechta, and the stop here for EC. So they gave him 4 yards instead. making forward progress down here. 4-yard gain. It's going to bring up a second down and 6. Line of scrimmage is sitting at the 25-yard line now of EC. Wide receiver splits out right to the right side. That's going to be Caleb Slope. Man in the slot off to the right side as well. They're going to keep the ball on the ground. That's going to be Deanda again. He moves it off of right tackle and finds some running room there. Tackle is made in there by Adams Central defensively. And in the stop for the Patriots was Nathan Clifton. Clifton just a sophomore up there on that defensive line. But that's another first down for Lakeview. Nothing fancy here for the Vikings. They're just going right at EC.
I'm just going to tell you, this just in to all the opposing coaches that play Lakeview. They're going to be a lot to chew on with their passing attack last week, their rushing attack this week. There'll be a lot on game film.
There's a running play to the far side. Running the football there for Lakeview. They bring in another new guy into the ball game. That's Will Jensen. Jensen, a 6 foot, 165-pound junior. He lined up, I think, in the slot off on the right side. He comes back and gets the handoff from Ryland Burgess. He picks up about 2 yards in the play. Second down, 8 yards to go. Line of scrimmage is the 15-yard line of EC.
One thing about running the football, the clock continues to move, makes it a quick quarters.
Burgess, he's going to hand the ball away off of the right side. That's Slope back in there now. Slope bangs his way off of a couple of would-be tacklers. And he's finally brought down as they inch the ball toward the first down stakes. Ball is down here in between the 9 and the 10-yard line. Third down and about, 2 yards to go for Lakeview. We'll call it the 9 of Adams Central. Play being signaled in off of the far sideline. Lakeview in their blue pants and their blue helmets and their white tops here tonight. Burgess has got the ball. He fakes the ball inside to Deanda. He takes the ball around the left end. He's going to pick up the first down as he's run out of bounds on the far sideline. So Ryland Burgess picks up the first down. He's a run out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. They're going to mark the ball down here at about the 6 or 7-yard line. First down and goal here for Lakeview.
You know that it's going to be getting chilly again this evening. We're starting to get bombarded by a host of flies. They're looking for a warm place to come into as temperatures continue to drop. First and goal here from the 6.
Deanda is going to get the call, and Deanda is going to take the ball in the end zone for a touchdown. Looked inside, bounced it outside. Nobody out there for AC. And they score at the 4:53 mark. That's going to be a 6-yard touchdown run there. So, boy, just everything on the ground. Brandon Deanda, he scores here. He was the guy that rushed for 920 yards and 8 touchdowns a season ago. Off to a great start here as he pounds the ball into the end zone. Lakeview has got a 13-0 lead.
10 of the 11 first downs are on the ground here tonight as they go for the PAT, and I believe that is good, looking right into the sun.
Right through the pipes, 4 minutes and 53 seconds to play in the second quarter. We'll take a break with a score. Columbus Lakeview 14, Adams Central nothing. You're listening to high school football on Extreme Sports.
Physical Therapy and Sports Rehab, 207 South Burlington, is the place for all your rehabilitation needs. PTSR offers a wide variety of services, including orthopedic, neurological, and sports injury rehabilitation. A certified hand specialist is available for the more delicate upper extremity injuries. Warm, aquatic therapy, and balance training is also available. PTSR has a strong industrial services division providing physical and functional capacity testing, as well as drug and alcohol screening. Please visit our website, ptsrhastings.com.
This is Brett Musburger from VSiN. You're listening to Mike Will on Extreme Sports.
All right, 4:53 to play here. Adams Central is trailing Columbus Lakeview 14-0. Scoring from Grand Island Northwest has jumped out on top of Hastings High 19-0. Hastings St. Cecilia has got a lead over Amherst in their ball game over at Duncan Field. Hawks leading Amherst by a score of 7-0. 2 drives here in this ball game, Jimmy, for SCOTUS. 14 plays, 86 yards. 12 plays, 72 yards, mostly on the ground.
Thus 168 yards unofficially on the ground here already tonight for Lakeview as they approach the Pig. And we are underway here on that. Goes down to the far sideline about the 20.
Brings it back across the 20, dancing his way 25-30 out to about the 32-yard line. So the Patriots have got the ball back here offensively. On their last series, they threw a ball into the end zone to Nick Musel on a fourth down situation. Looked like he scored. The officials say he was out of bounds. Gave the ball back to Columbus Lakeview on downs, and they immediately just took the ball downfield, 12 plays, 72 yards, and stuck the ball into the end zone.
Your counterpart in the mornings, he kind of likes the run the damn ball. Well, out of the 29 plays tonight, 28 of them have been rushing plays here for Lakeview.
Here's a J.J. Foster going to throw the ball. It's going to be caught here at 35, out to about the 39-yard line. Foster completes the pass there to Grayson Hoteling. He's brought down on the play here by Lakeview. Getting over here to make the stop is Caleb Slope, a 6'1", 155-pound senior for the Vikings. So a completed pass for the Patriots. They pick up about 8 on the play. Second down and 2. The ball is sitting between the 39 and 40-yard lines. Patriots moving right to left here in quarter number 2. 14-0. Adams Central trailing here in the ball game. Patriots send 2 wide receivers out to the right side. J.J. Foster fakes the pitch. Here's a throw across the middle. Oh, nearly intercepted, and penalty flags down.
I think they're going to get a roughing the passer. The defensive end on this side came in blind side on Foster and hit him, I think, just slightly after he released the football. The Whitecap threw it, so I'm guessing that's where this is going to go. So it should give Adams Central
pass interference.
So it's going to give Adams Central a fresh set of downs.
Jeff Bohr was the guy back in coverage for Lakeview. He's going to be the guilty party here, so it's going to be a pass interference call on Lakeview. So that's going to bring the ball across the 50 inside the Lakeview territory down here at the 46.
So the white hat is in the offensive backfield. That happened in the defensive backfield. He must have a good set of eyeballs back there. I guess we'll take it, though. It's on the Lakeview side of things now. Adams Central on the move here. Still plenty of time. 3:56 left to go till half.
That's Selecta going in motion to the far side now. J.J. Foster calling the signals here, waiting for the snap. He's got it. J.J. backs up, looks right. Now he scrambles. 50, 45, on his feet to the 40. Dives forward to the 35-yard line of Lakeview. So J.J. Foster running the football there for AC. Takes it down. They're going to mark it right at the 36. Patriots need to get on the board here in the first half, trailing by a couple of scores. We're down to 3:45 to play here in the second quarter. 14-0. Lakeview has got the lead. AC on the move.
Good scramble there by Foster. That was a 10-yard pickup. He's seen a huge gap right in the middle of the field in between the hash marks, and then wisely got down as the secondary was closing in on him, but not after he picks up 10 yards. AC with 56 yards through the air, 7 yards on the ground for Foster. That was a 10-yard gain and the fourth first down.
Foster throws the ball to the near side, caught here at the 32, across the 30 to about the 29 before Nick Musel is a run out of bounds here for AC. Rathbone into the stop there. He runs him out of bounds here for the Lakeview defense. Nose of the football right here at the 30. They're going to take the ball down to about the 26 for the first down. So give him a pickup of about 6 on the last play. Second down, 4 yards to go. Split out wide to the right side is going to be Nick Musel. 2 wide receivers, Selecta, and also Hoteling coming to the left side of the formation. That's Heiser going in motion out of the far side. Foster is going to throw the ball down the right sideline. A jump ball down there at about the 10-yard line. And the Patriots come up with the ball. Leaping into the air and snagging it out of the air is Nick Musel for Adams Central. Musel, the 6'1", 175-pound senior, Not a tall kid, but he leaps into the air, grabs the ball. Nice grab there by Musel. And the Patriots are in business down here at the 6-yard line.
29 on the pass play, and he kind of had to go up into double coverage there. There was a couple of Lakeview defenders down there, but just his jumping ability got him high above both of the defenders down there, made a great grab, and then to bring it down, strong hands to bring it down in the traffic. And that was a very, very nice play. 29 on the pass play, so 2:42 and counting. First and goal for the Patriots. Another chance to get this ball into the end zone.
All right, Foster's wide receivers left and right, and now we've got a timeout called. We've got a timeout called here. 2:37 to play in the second quarter. We'll take a break. Lakeview 14, Adams Central nothing. You're listening to high school football coverage tonight on Extreme Sports.
Have you or a loved one been injured in a motor vehicle accident? Hi, I'm Mitch Stellick from Stellick Law Firm in Grand Island, and we specialize in personal injury law. Let Stellick Law Firm assist you in making sure that you and your family are taken care of following a motor vehicle accident. Call us today at 308-675-4035 to schedule your appointment. Let us be your voice.
Experience the Landmark difference with the next level of dealer support. Landmark, your local John Deere dealer, continually works to have parts on hand the first time you walk in the door. Our internal route system means we can get the parts to you typically same or next day to keep you up and running. At Landmark, we understand time is money. Get more uptime with our after-hours parts and service support on the phone or in the field. Stop by your local Landmark today to experience the Landmark difference.
You are listening to high school football on Extreme Sports. Now, let's get back to the action.
All right, Patriots have the ball, first down and goal from the 6-yard line. Quick pitch gets outside here. That's a Heiser, and a penalty flag goes down as Heiser takes the ball inside the 5 down to about the 3-yard line. So a quick pitch goes from J.J. Foster to Heiser, and then as Heiser went down at the 3, penalty flags went down as well. Here comes the indication. Oh, holding call on EC.
Well, I thought I seen a face mask indication coming from the referee that threw the flag, but it wasn't a holding call against Adams Central. Boy, when you get down here, you just can ill afford to have mistakes. They had the football at the 6. Now they bring it back out to the 11-yard line. And it'll still be first and goal, but, boy, you just can't have mistakes like that.
Now they move it back here closer to the 16, in between the 15 and 16-yard line, so a 10-yard penalty on the hold. So it's going to bring up second down and goal now for the Patriots with 2 minutes and 32 seconds to play here in the second quarter. AC trailing by a score of 14-0. As a pass to the far side is going to be incomplete.
J.J. Foster pass tipped down at the line.
So 14-0 is the score. Lakeview has got the lead. AC trying to stuff one in the end zone here. Incomplete pass there. It's now going to bring up a second down situation. Second down officially here. And goal, the ball in between the 15 and 16-yard lines.
Boy, if Adams Central does put this in, you can't help but think of the decision that was made in the end zone on the drive prior to this for Adams Central. When they caught it in the end zone, they ruled it incomplete. If they were to get it in here, they could be looking at a tie ball game, but they've got to get it in here. Second down and goal, ball at the 15-yard line.
J.J. Foster with the ball, quick throw, far sideline. A lot of white shirts out there, and that's not going to go too far. Quick pass thrown to the far sideline there. I think that's a Schlecht who caught that one, but not much running room out there as he gets the ball for a couple of yards. He moves it down to about the 16-yard line. That's about where they were. So no gain in the play. Third down. Third down and goal. Ball is at the 16-yard line of Lakeview. Lakeview last season set a record for the least points allowed per game. Set a school record. This defense is tough again for a 2025. EC is experiencing that right now. Third down and goal from the 16. Foster has got the ball. He backs up. A pass across the middle is intercepted. Intercepted to the 10. Back to the 15, 20, 25, 30. Still on his feet, 35 out to the 39-yard line. So they throw it across the middle, and the ball is going to be picked off by Brandon DeAnda. And he takes the ball all the way out to the 39-yard line of Columbus Lakeview. So that snuffs out any kind of a potential touchdown there for AC as Brandon DeAnda picks off J.J. Foster and returns the ball out to the 39.
Tried to hit a receiver slanting across the middle of the field, and DeAnda, what an athletic play he made. He jumps right in front of the receiver, stretches them arms out, makes a great athletic move, and then brings it upfield about 27 yards. And now Lakeview with the football at their own 39-yard line with 2:12 left to go here in the half.
First interception of the year for DeAnda. Here's Rathbone on a reverse play. He takes the ball to the short side of the field across the 40, across the 45 to about the 46-yard line. So pick up of 7, maybe closer to 8 yards in the play now as they move it closer to the 48-yard line. Second down, 2 yards to go. 2:05 to play here in the second quarter. 14-0. Lakeview with the lead over Adams Central.
Lakeview working on 200 yards on the ground here in this first half. They've only thrown one ball. They completed that. That was just a 3-yard gain. Everything else has been on the ground. Now we've got penalty flags everywhere on the field. I believe this is going to go on AC and give Lakeview a fresh set of downs.
Yeah, AC jumps off sides here, so that's going to give them a first down as they move the ball across the 50 to the 47-yard line of AC.
12 first downs for Columbus Lakeview in the football game, 2 of them via penalty. The other 10 have all been on the ground. Very impressive here tonight.
Burgess has got the ball. He hands it away just straight ahead across the 45 down to about the 41-yard line. That's Trevor Slope, who's back in the ball game again. Yeah, he missed all of the 2024 season with an injury. He's back. Just what Lakeview needs is a second punch to that backfield with Brandon DeAnda already back there.
They're deep. There's two real quality running backs back there. Then there's been a third in there tonight. They're all doing very well.
Burgess is going to throw the ball downfield. Contact made down there, and no penalty flag. The ball is overthrown. Official right there. He kept his hanky in his pants.
Yeah, the receiver downfield for Lakeview, he had a little visit with him. It didn't last very long. But, there was definitely some hand checking downfield, but it rules it incomplete. Second down. Actually, it's going to be third down and 4. 1:27 left to go here. Columbus Lakeview with a 14-0 lead here. The ball's on the 41-yard line.
Wide receiver splits to the right side. That is the wide side of the field. Burgess has got it. He hands it away off of right tackle here. Running across the 40 down to the 35-yard line to the 34. That's going to be enough for another first down. Nothing fancy there as Trevor Slope took the ball to the 34. Now Lakeview quickly up to the line of scrimmage here. 1st and 10 here for the Vikings. They hand the ball away again off of the right side across the 30 to the 25-yard line. Cuts back at the 20 down to the 16 to the 15-yard line. That's Trevor Slope again. Back-to-back carries there for the senior running back. And again, the Lakeview quickly up to the line of scrimmage here. Down to 1:11 to play in the second quarter. Lakeview with the ball down here at about the 17. How about another running play to Trevor Slope? That time he's going to be hit, and down he goes. Slope is hit right at the line of scrimmage, maybe a yard or so. That's Cole Cooper. Cooper playing linebacker for Adams Central, 5'10", 170-pound freshman for the Patriots. Now EC wants to call a timeout here. Timeout, 1:01 to play in the second quarter. We'll take a break with a score. Lakeview 14, Adams Central nothing. You're listening to high school football on Extreme Sports.
If you're looking for auto glass work, call Auto Glass Experts of Hastings. Jeff and Brent have over 60 years of combined experience. They can fix your glass in just about anything from your car or pick up to heavy-duty repairs on your truck or farm equipment. tractors, loaders, graders, or semi-trucks. No other glass repair and replacement business comes close to the high standards of quality and customer service you'll find with the Auto Glass experts. If you've just got a little ding in your windshield, they offer rock chip repair. Give them a call today at 402-463-0025 or stop in and see them at 405 West J Street in Hastings.
All right, as we come back, Slope again is going to get the carry off of right tackle. He takes the ball inside the 10, down to about the 6-yard line of EC. So we're going to have 4 cracks at it here from about the 6-yard line. 216 yards of rushing offense now for Columbus Lakeview in this ball game against AC, and we're still in the first half. First down and goal. Ball is sitting between the 5 and the 6-yard line. There's a running play again as they take it to the right side of the formation. Running the football there was Jeff Bohr, the guy who scored the first touchdown for Lakeview. He'll be stopped on the play here, but now another timeout's called here by Lakeview. 32 seconds to play here in quarter number 2. We'll take a break with a score. Lakeview 14, Adams Central nothing. You're listening to high school football on it.
Connet Auto Care is the trusted name in automotive repair and maintenance services in Hastings. We're a gold-certified Napa Auto Care Center. Our ASE-certified technicians have the Blue Seal of Excellence, receive continuous training, and are committed to providing the best service your vehicle can get. Whether it's preventative maintenance, major repairs, or just an oil change, Connet Auto Care is here for you.
This is Brett Musburger from VSiN. You're listening to Mike Will on Extreme Sports.
Along with Jimmy Purcell, we're at the Patriots field here tonight. 14-0 is the score. The Patriots trailing Columbus Lakeview. And now the Vikings looking at second down and goal. The ball just outside the 3-yard line. They hand the ball away to Slope, wide out. He takes it off on the right side. Takes the ball into the end zone for the touchdown. So a 3-yard run there by Trevor Slope. That's the third touchdown of this first half for Lakeview. All on the ground. Very impressed by the rushing attack here of the Vikings.
Yeah, 127 unofficially just in the second quarter alone. 3 touchdowns on the ground, 3 different running backs. They are lethal.
So they go out on top now by a score of 20-0. Here comes the PAT, and they're not going to get the ball away. The PAT this time is no good. So we'll take a break with 28 seconds to play in quarter number 2. It's now Columbus Lakeview 20, Adams Central nothing. You're listening to high school football on Extreme Sport.
Have you checked the time lately? Good chance that Maletta Vista Winery is open. Hey, this is Mick with an update on our new hours. Tuesday through Sunday, we're open 11:30 to 3, and Fridays and Saturdays 11:30 till 9. Not sure what you want to enjoy when you get here? Well, Maletta Vista features award-winning wine, select beer, spirits, world-class foods, breathtaking views, and live entertainment. Visit MalettaVistaWinery.com. Check out our events page for music schedules and more. Don't forget to follow us on Facebook. Make your reservations now at Maletta Vista Winery, located on Highway 281, just north of St. Paul.
This is Patrick Mahomes, and you are listening to Extreme Sports.
Three very impressive drives here for Lakeview in this ballgame. 14 plays, 86 yards. 12 plays, 72 yards. That last one, 9 plays, 61 yards. And it's a 20-0 ballgame. Lakeview with a lead over Adams Central here with just a couple of ticks left. 28 seconds to play here in the quarter number 2 here tonight. you know what Lakeview is going to do, and that's run the ball. But
can't stop it.
Yeah, the next thing is just stopping it. Here's the kickoff picked up by a short man here for AC. Brings the ball to the 30-yard line. Bringing the ball back was Dakota Wolliver for the Patriots. That's where AC will start, but not much time here. 23 seconds to play in the second quarter. Yeah, a little nip in the air tonight in there. It feels like football weather. It feels like fall here tonight.
Yeah, I'm going to be kind of brisk here tonight. I wore a little bit of a jacket. Did you bring one?
I've got one. It's stuffed underneath the chair.
Oh, that'll be nice. You'll be able to get that out at halftime. I didn't want you getting sniffles going into the Bronco game tomorrow at Lloyd Wilson Field. Home and home for us this weekend. Kind of nice. As the Patriots back out on the field here with 23 seconds left to go here till halftime. They find themselves trailing 20-0.
Foster hands the ball away. That's a Heiser with the ball. Wilson Heiser. He takes it to the far side, brings it across the 40, out to about the 41-yard line. 16 seconds to play. Coming up at halftime. We'll check all the halftime numbers for you. Get you some scores involving the Hastings teams here tonight. And also a little chat with Hastings College head coach Matt Franzen as the Broncos get ready to face the Midland University Warriors tomorrow afternoon. Second down and about 2 yards to go. Pick up 8 yards on the last play there by Wilson Heiser. Had 7 carries last week against Minden, 35 yards. Second down here. Second down and a couple of yards to go. 3 wide receivers split out wide to the left side for J.J. Foster. J.J. with the ball. He's in trouble. He's hit, and down he goes. Back here at the 36-yard line. Foster is sacked on the play, and time is going to expire, I do believe. That's going to be the case here in the second quarter. We're at halftime. So the first half in the books tonight completely dominated by Columbus Lakeview here in this one, and we'll check the numbers in a little bit, and that will lead credence to my last statement there. Lakeview has got the lead at halftime. Columbus Lakeview 20, Adams Central nothing. You're listening to high school football tonight on Extreme Sports.
TLC Vet Care is pleased to serve Hastings and the surrounding area. The goal at TLC Vet Care is to provide you and your pets with the best veterinary experience possible. Everything from dentistry to surgery. They can also do x-rays, microchipping, vaccinations, wellness checks, nutritional counseling, behavior management, parasite prevention, spay, and neuter. Let Dr. Tammy Craig and Dr. Catherine Caston take care of your pets. Give them a call at 402-463-2899 or stop in to see them at 512 Eastside Boulevard in Hastings. We are here for you and your pet. TLC Vet Care of Hastings.
If one of the things running through your mind as a business owner is the recurring worry of possible cyber attacks, you can let out a sigh of relief. Hamilton Business Technologies has you covered. As the official business IT partner of the Huskers, we offer real-time threat monitoring, advanced security protocols, and more to keep your data safe from harm. We care about the success of Nebraska businesses and communities like yours. Learn how we can help you at HamiltonIsBusiness.com.
Since 1946, Cully Pipe and Steel continues to meet the pipe and steel needs of greater Nebraska and Kansas. Cully Pipe and Steel is a one-stop shop for all of your pipe and steel needs. Cully Pipe and Steel stocks a wide variety of steel and plumbing products, from custom steel products to structural steel, rebar fabrication, steel fabrications, and retail and wholesale plumbing parts and fixtures. Remember, Cully Pipe and Steel of Hastings. They're located at 405 West South Street and the plumbing showroom at 300 South Colorado in Hastings.
At Sustainable Seed Solutions, your area Beck's dealer, we are dedicated to serving area farmers by delivering the industry's most diverse product lineup, backed by personalized service and agronomic support. From localized recommendations to product selection and weed management insights, we are proud to put on our boots and walk side by side with you every season. Good luck to all area teams this season. Contact Ryan, Doug, or Adam at Sustainable Seed Solutions, your area Beck's dealer, at 402-751-0089 for more information, or find us on the web at sustainableseedsolutions.com.
Taking care of your teeth and gums is important to keeping a healthy smile, and that's where we come in. Dr. Corey Baumgartner of Baumgartner Family Dentistry will provide exceptional oral care services to both children and adults. They offer routine cleanings and screenings, emergency and scheduled surgical and cosmetic procedures, and a teeth whitening program to all of their patients. Whatever your dental care needs, Baumgartner Family Dentistry is there to help. New patients are welcome. Just call 402-462-6484 or stop in and see them at 2217 West 12th Street in Hastings.
All right, back here at halftime, Adams Central trailing Columbus Lakeview by the score of 20-0. A lot of yards on the ground here for the Vikings in the first half, and 3 very impressive drives here for Lakeview. 14 plays, 86 yards on their first one. Got into the end zone on a 7-yard run by Jeff Bohr with 2:21 to play in the first quarter. They had the extra point to make it 7-0. Lakeview again in the second quarter going on a 12-play, 72-yard drive. They cap it off with a 6-yard run by Brandon DeAnda. Point after touchdown, good, 14-0. Lakeview with the lead. Then they score with 28 seconds to play in the second. Trevor Slope took it in from 3 yards out. This time, point after was no good. And capped off a 9-play, 61-yard drive. 20-0 is the score. Lakeview has got the lead over AC.
Yeah, it's everything on the ground. Only one pass play in the first half of action for Lakeview. That was a completion, but it was only good for 3 yards. You look at that and you think, well, maybe there was a chance. Then you look at the other 221 yards unofficially that I have. That's been the problem for the AC defense. Numbers in the first half for Lakeview, 37 carries, 221 yards. And they were 1-for-1 passing for just 3 yards. So 38 plays, 224 yards unofficially, 15 first downs. 13 of them are rushing first down. So very, very impressive here for Kurt Frenzen's Vikings of Columbus Lakeview. Individual leaders in that first half, we might as well mention them. They've been running all over. Trevor Sloop with 13 carries, 95 yards. He's with 1 touchdown. And the other guy, his partner back there, Brandon DeAnda, with 8 carries and 53 yards. There's been several other Lakeview players getting in the action, several carriers. With 37, you got to keep them fresh somehow, but they have dominated this first half. We look at AC on the other side of things. Passing, J.J. Foster is 8 of 13 passing, 87 yards. Foster with 1 interception in that first half. AC's rush attack, 6 carries, just 10 yards. Foster has been sacked a couple of times here in this first half. So 19 offensive plays, 97 yards for the Patriots. Individual leaders in for Adams Central is the running back in Wilson Heiser, just 3 carries and 9 yards for Heiser. And leading the way receiving, Nick Musil with 3 receptions, 38 yards. Musil with a couple of acrobatic catches in the end zone. One of them they ruled out. A no catch in the end zone. The other one was down inside the 5-yard line. He went up against 2 guys and strong-handed it away from the defenders and brought it down. That one's a 24-yard gain down inside the 10-yard line. But Adams Central's been held out. They've had opportunities. They had the fumble down here early in the ball game. Weren't able to do anything with it. They've gotten the football down deep into Lakeview territory a couple of times. One went away on downs. The other one was an interception that Foster threw here late in this second quarter, and thus the 20-0 lead here for Lakeview in the first half.
Northwest leading Hastings High at last check, 19-0 up in Grand Island. Last check, Hastings St. Cecilia had the lead over Amherst, 7-0. NFL football tonight, the Chargers leading at Kansas City. They're in the second quarter, about 5 minutes to go. L.A. Chargers 10, Kansas City 3. Tomorrow, Hastings College is going to play Midland University. That will be at Lloyd Wilson Field. Kickoff will be at 1. Our coverage begins with the Pigskin preview at noon tomorrow. Had a chance earlier today to catch up with Hastings head coach Matt Franzen.
Spent a couple of minutes with Hastings head coach Matt Franzen as the Broncos get ready to play Midland University tomorrow afternoon. Home opener for the Broncos after Hastings knocked off Doane last week. Coach on the road, 20-7 in Crete. Had to be feeling good getting out of Crete with a win.
Yeah, we were going into that game. We felt like we had a good preseason camp. We had a good off season, had some new things going, and I mean, we honestly felt going in like if we played well, it should be our game. And for the most part, we did. We felt like we left some things out there in the passing game where we didn't execute a few things particularly well. But other than that, we really, for our first game, I think we did a lot of things that we wanted to do and showed some players that some of the guys that we think have certain skills that they do. And if we can keep those guys on the field and healthy doing those things, I think we have a shot to put together a pretty good run with a pretty good team here. So anyway, coming out of game one with a win is always the goal, and when you go on the road like that with a lot of unknowns to come home with a 2-score victory, we were pretty pleased with that.
Had some problems, like you mentioned, in the passing game, but rushing the football, 2 100-yard rushers last week, and boy, we haven't done that for a long time.
Yeah, we were. Yeah, I knew going in we wanted to run the ball. So if you would have told me before the game we were going to have a 100-yard rusher, I wouldn't have been overly surprised, but to have 2 of them and that they were both even. I think, Caden had 108 and Dalton had 103 or something like that. The neat thing about that then is a defense coming up, they have to account for both guys. They can't put all their focus on one player and not worry about anybody else. Now these 2 guys are similar enough that I don't know that it'll change their game plan, but they do have to account for 2 running backs. And so plan going in is going to be similar. We're going to try to kind of even things up with these guys and keep them on the field, keep them healthy will be a big part of it as well.
Other side of the ball, defensively, had to be real happy. Had 2 goal line stands in the second half that kind of turned the tide for you guys and did a lot of nice things on the defensive side. One goal line stand is awesome when that happens, and really credit our defense. We gave up a drive that culminated in a goal line stand, and then the very next play, the offense fumbled the ball inside our 5-yard line to give it right back, and so that goal line defense has to come on the field again and stop 4 more runs. So basically, they stopped 8 runs in 9 consecutive plays from crossing the goal line, and that's got to be unheard of. So anyway, that's pretty neat way to start the season. We have grit bands wristband that we give to our players when they earn it on the field, off the field, different scenarios. And after practice on Tuesday, it was actually our offensive coordinator came up with the idea. He said the guys that were on the field in that second goal line stand, they all need a grit band because that's the epitome of grit, coming off the field after a big stop, and then 1 play later you got to go do it again. And there were actually 17 of them because we had our regular personnel on first down, and then we got into our goal line defense on second, third, and fourth down. So anyway, that was kind of neat on Tuesday to hand out grit bands to 17 guys on the field. All right, it's a different animal this week. Midland in here to take on the Broncos in their home opener. Midland, a team that lost the University of Mary in their season opener, a Division II school, but you saw plenty to impress you out of Midland.
I did. They're going to be a really tough team in the league, not just for us in this particular game, but they look like they always have looked. They're fast, they're athletic, they have good size. They're going to run the ball well. They didn't particularly run the ball well in game 1. Maybe we should be a little bit more concerned because they're going to have something to prove going into game 2, I think, with their running back and with their running game. But it was hard to gauge a little bit because they played Mary, North Dakota, which is a Division II team. And, so they kind of played a level up, and there were a few mismatches there. Mary's defensive front was pretty dynamite and that. So it's kind of hard to tell based on that one game. But just looking at strictly at Midland's team, I think they're going to match up well with the GPAC. And so, I think we are too. I think it's going to be a pretty good game. And I think, I'm glad we're playing this one at home. If there is a home field advantage, we'll take it.
Tyson Dinker, one more season, Coach. He's finally a senior, the product out of Kennesaw that will have to be concerned with running the football, not only out of the offensive set, but on special teams today.
He is, he's their weapon. He's their guy. They have a lot of good players on defense. If there's one guy on offense that you can't lose track of, it's Tyson. And you're right. He's a spectacular running back, catches the ball out of the backfield. They'll throw him some screens, which hurt us last year, but also on special teams, his kickoff return and punt return, those hidden yards or not so hidden yards, because it seems like he turns one of those into a touchdown about every other game. So we will know where he's at all times. He wears number 23, and we're, as you said, we're happy that this will be the last time that we get to go in and play against him.
All right, when do you want to make the big jump this week?
Well, I think the biggest improvement needs to be made in our passing game and just in the execution. We don't need to throw for 300 yards. If we do, that'd be awesome. But our receivers need to execute better than we did in game one. There were a lot of mental mistakes from that group specifically, and I think if we can fix those mental mistakes, I like our offense against anybody that we're playing. So that's the biggest improvement that we need to make. Some of the other things we need to continue to do well, and we'll make some little small improvements. Just the more we play football and the better conditioning we get into. We got tired a little bit last week at the end of the game, and those are week one problems. Fortunately, it wasn't 90 degrees, and it won't be in this one either. But our conditioning needs to continue to improve as we get into the early part of the season here.
Okay, we'll see you tomorrow.
All right, thanks, Mike.
My friends, and head coach for Hastings College, kickoff tomorrow will be at 1. Pigskin Preview begins at noon on Extreme Sports.
Taking care of your teeth and gums is important to keeping a healthy smile, and that's where we come in. Dr. Corey Bumgardner of Bumgardner Family Dentistry will provide exceptional oral care services to both children and adults. They offer routine cleanings and screenings, emergency and scheduled surgical and cosmetic procedures, and a teeth whitening program to all of their patients. Whatever your dental care needs, Bumgardner Family Dentistry is there to help. New patients are welcome. Just call 402-462-6484 or stop in and see them at 2217 West 12th Street in Hastings.
A business's phone is the lifeline to its customers and potential clients. That's why it's so important that you can take calls seamlessly from anywhere, whether you're on the road or in the office. Hamilton Business Technologies can help ensure your phone rings wherever you are. We can equip your headquarters and any of its locations with the right tools for smooth, professional call handling. As the official business IT partner of the Huskers, we know how to keep Nebraska businesses connected. Learn more at hamiltonisbusiness.com.
Are you ready to tee off on a golfing adventure like no other? Look no further than the Southern Hills Golf Club of Hastings. The course at Southern Hills is a challenging and picturesque course that is perfect for players of all skill levels. The course features well-manicured greens, rolling fairways, and several water hazards that add to the challenge. But that's not all. The Southern Hills Golf Club also offers a kitchen that serves up delicious snacks and meals, a bar to quench your thirst, a driving range, and a practice green. Book your tee times at southernhillshastings.com or call 402-463-8006.
Beck's, the largest family-owned retail seed company in the United States, is dedicated to the needs and profitability of America's farmers. This is Sustainable Seed Solutions, your local Beck's dealer. Did you know that Beck's is the only company with access to every approved trait in the United States? This advantage allows us to remove the bias from sales and focus on what's best for farmers. For more information, call Ryan, Doug, or Adam at 402-751-0089 or find us at sustainableseedsolutions.com. Beck's would like to wish all area teams the best of luck this season.
If you are looking for screen printing or embroidery work, turn to the experts at Protein Design of Grand Island. They have over 19 years of experience and are locally owned. The staff at Protein Design can create that shirt for your special event with custom screen printing services. Or get some custom embroidery on your clothing, hats, bags, or other accessories. At Pro Team Design of Grand Island, you can get the uniforms for your high school or college sports teams too. Get a quote by simply going to the website at proteamdesign.com or by calling 308-203-4044. There's in-store pickup and delivery available. Pro Team Design, 2716 Old Fair Road in Grand Island.
Keep it here on Extreme Sports.
Hits it to right field. Brennan is back. He's at the wall, and we are tied.
Your all-access pass to nonstop sports talk and live play-by-play coverage.
You guys are the number one sports station because you make the phones light up.
Hi, Mike Will, Jimmy Purcell, Gene Shaw, Marcus Metcalf. We're all back here at halftime. 20-0 is the score. Columbus Lakeview has got the lead over Adams Central. Again, 3 very long, time-consuming drives for Lakeview here in this game. 14 plays, 86 yards. 12 plays, 72 yards. 9 plays, 61 yards. 20-0. Patriots are trailing in this ball game. They know that Lakeview wants to run the football, Jimmy, but the next thing is trying to stop it, and that's where the problems are coming in here.
Yeah, it really is. They just they're so well balanced up on that front line. They've got the size, they've got the push, and they've got some great running backs. They had more than just the 2 that I announced that touched the football. I had 6 different guys touch the football for Lakeview offensively in that first half, and that's just tough to defend. And you know what happens when you run the football? The clock continues to run. They can shorten a game up, and it seemed like that first half just flew by. We'll see what happens here in the second half, but I'm sure Kurt Frenzen, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Just keep pounding the rock. AC's going to have to find a way to get on the board. They had a couple opportunities, but they squandered them away, one on downs and the other one in an interception late in the second quarter. AC will get the football to start out the second half. And we are just about underway here in the second half at Patriot Field.
AC will move left or right here in the third quarter. And they're trailing by a score of 20-0. Here's a high kickoff. Short man grabs it at the 25-yard line. Angles to this side, giving some ground. Now he's back to the 25 to the 28-yard line. Bringing the ball back there was Dakota Wallaber for the Patriots. So Adams Central has got the ball. To begin this third quarter, they'll start in their own territory at the 28 officially. 1st and 10 for AC.
Not a lot of offense for AC. 87 through the air, 10 on the ground, 97 unofficially is what I had them for in the first half. Just tough getting anything going on the ground. Just 10 yards on 6 carries, a couple of quarterback sacks for AC. Foster with an interception also in that first half of action.
All right, Foster with an empty backfield as Heiser goes in motion to the far side. Pass across the middle is going to be caught there at the 30, and then they drop the football. It was a catch and a fumble, I do believe, as AC gets back on top of it here at the 32-yard line. So the catch was made, and the ball was fumbled, and AC gets back on top of it here at the 32-yard line.
So I think that was Brody Lukesan, the savior there. When the ball come down to the turf, he was right. Johnny on the spot, jumped on the football. So a short pickup of about 4, going to be 2nd down and 6.
All right, the ball's on the near side hash mark. 3 wide receivers out to the left side, a right wide receiver to the right. Here's Heiser coming in motion again to the near side. JJ with the ball. Foster cocks the arm, runs it out there across the 30 to the 32-yard line. A loss in the play of about a yard. J.J. Foster running the football there. Not much running room. And now AC looking at a 3rd down situation. 3rd down and long. 3rd down and about 5 yards to go. The ball is at the 33 of AC.
J.J. Foster thrown down to the ground, just kind of swallowed up by that big defensive lineman. Luke Wellman, 6'3", 295 pounds, grabbed a hold of Foster just like a little rag doll, and gently tossed him to the turf. 3rd down and 5, ball at the 33. AC with the first possession here of the second half.
Pair of wide receivers out to the right side. J.J. Foster looks that way, throws the ball downfield. That's going to be overthrown. Trying to get to a Grayson Hoteling, who was just running down the near side here and threw it to too far, incomplete pass. And the Patriots go 3 plays and out here in their opening possession of the third quarter, and AC will have to punt on 4th down and 5 from the 33.
Yeah, right down in front of us. Hoteling had a couple of steps on his defender, but again, Foster just aired that out. That was 2-3 yards past what the outstretched hands of the intended receiver. So now punting situation for AC and now trouble.
Hoteling bobbles the ball back here, and he's going to be swarmed under. He dropped it out of his hands, reached down to try to grab it off of the turf, and then here comes the floodgates in there, and Hoteling is dropped on the play all the way back here at the 18-yard line. Big mistake there on special teams for AC, and the Columbus Lakeview will have the ball at point-blank range at the Adams Central 18-yard line.
I'm not sure with the rush with Lakeview. That was a heck of a rush from the far side of the field. Whether he'd have caught that clean and been able to get it off anyway. They were really there, Johnny on the spot, and by the time he bobbled it, he was in trouble.
Ryland Burgett's back out there at the quarterback. He pitches the ball here to the near side of the field, and the Patriots are under there to swarm him under. Not much of a gain there. That's a Brandon DeAnda who gets the start here in the second half. Tackle is made in there by Adams Central. Making the stop is Braden Radigan. Radigan, the defensive end, 6'2", 285-pound senior for AC. In fact, one of the very few times that we've got Lakeview with no gain or a yard loss here. We'll call it 2nd down and 11 yards to go. 2nd and 11. Ball's on the near side hash. Patriots trailing in the ball game 20-0. DeAnda has got the ball, hands it away inside here. DeAnda gets it down to about the 16-yard line of Adams Central. So it's going to bring up a 3rd down situation. 3rd down and long here for Lakeview. 9:10 remaining in quarter number 3. 20-0. Vikings have the lead. That's a 3rd down and 7. Ball is at the 16-yard line for Lakeview. 3 wide receivers split to the left side. 1 wide receiver to the right side. That's Nash Hank, who split out toward the numbers out there. Burgett's waiting for the snap. He's got it. Rolls right side. Unloads the ball. It's going to be caught down here inside the 10. Down to about the 6-yard line as he squirts loose down there. That's going to be number 11. That's going to be Nash Hank, the guy who lined up out to the right side, right toward the numbers. They got him a quick ball there. Now it's a 1st and goal. Ball is down here at the 6-yard line of Adams Central. Handoff to DeAnda. He takes the ball off of the right side. Takes it down to about the 2-yard line. Boy, just so tough stopping these guys down here. DeAnda takes the ball down to about the 2, where it's going to bring up a 2nd down and goal situation for the Vikings.
Well, it's all set up by that big offensive line. You look at the size across the front. They've got that Luke Wellman up there at 295. They're big all the way across there, and it's just tough. And when you don't have the size, you've got to get low and try to penetrate through the gaps. And AC just is not able to do that at all here tonight.
Here's DeAnda again. He got the ball. He's got the blockers ahead of him, and he takes the ball into the end zone for the touchdown. His 2nd touchdown. The ball game, he takes it in from about 3 yards out here in the 3rd quarter.
So DeAnda now in the football game with 10 carries and 62 yards, 2 touchdowns in the game. That one coming from 2 yards out. PAT pending. He will do the kicking duties as well. Their last one, the snap was not very good. That went nowhere, thus the 20 points on the board. 26 now, looking for one more.
Ball is down, the kick is up, and that one slices through the uprights. It is good. So DeAnda takes it in from, we'll call it 3 yards out. The PAT slides through the uprights as well. Another impressive drive there, and the Vikings go on top. It's Lakeview 27, Adams Central nothing. You're listening to high school football on Extreme Sports.
If you're planning to build a new home or add an addition to your existing one, trust the experts at Gangwish Construction. From general contracting, basement pouring to bathroom remodeling, concrete work, and deck building, They handle it all with precision and care. They take pride in doing the job right the first time, every time. Contact Jeff today at 402-460-0013 and experience quality craftsmanship with Gangwish Construction.
Hi, I'm Mitch Stellick from Stellick Law Firm in Grand Island. The lawyers of Stellick Law Firm have over 90 years of combined legal experience. Our firm specializes in family law, personal injury, probate and estate planning, as well as real estate and corporate law. Stellick Law Firm believes in getting to know our clients and finding the best way to serve you. Call us today at 308-675-4035 to schedule your appointment. Stellick Law Firm is ready to work for you. Let us be your voice.
So a 5-play, 19-yard drive after Adams Central muffs a punt down here in their own territory. Just like that, it's a 27-0 ball game. Here's Hotelling bringing the ball back now for AC, and the kick brings it across the 35 out to about the 37-yard line. So all Columbus Lakeview here in this ball game. Hometown fans haven't had much to cheer about here on their home opener for the 2025 season.
Well, and just a tough customer. You talk about the success they've had the last several years. Again, Kurt Frenzen has done a great job building this program. Made a deep run last year, and they're looking to make even a deeper run this year. They are as advertised, and they are a good ball club as AC finds themselves down 27-0, 1st and 10 here at the 37.
Foster brings down a high snap. He hands the ball away to the 40, to the 41-yard line. Yeah, there's not many teams in the Class C1 that's going to match up with the size of Columbus Lakeview. These guys huge all across the offensive and defensive lines. Update on the NFL game tonight. The Chargers out on top of the Chiefs. 13-3.
Huh?
13-3. The Chargers leading the Kansas City Chiefs.
Mahomes had too much fun in the offseason.
17 seconds to play in the second quarter. Here's J.J. Foster going to hand the ball away. That's going to be Heiser with the ball. Heiser just plows ahead and runs into the brick wall here. They move the pile a yard maybe. Third down here. Third down and 5 yards to go. 6:44 to play, third quarter, 27-0. Lakeview has got the lead over AC.
Clock continuing to run here in the third quarter, 6:35, 6:34. That's what you see when you get both teams like to run the football and you keep it on the ground and keep it from going out of bounds. Sticks don't move much. The clock continues to move, and it makes it short for a short game.
Well, you don't have many possessions either.
No, you don't.
You got to cash in when you get the ball. Here's a high snap. Foster snags that one with one hand. Now he's in trouble back here. He's all the way back to the 25-yard line. Foster is going to go down at the 30. So it started off bad with a high snap. Foster pulls it down, and then he was running for his life back here, and he's going to be snowed under. A loss of 12 yards on the play, all the way back to the 30-yard line, and the Patriots looking at fourth down and long. Fourth and about, 17 yards to go. And Adams Central off to punt.
Third sack for the Columbus Lakeview defense. And that one there was doomed from the get-go. The snap was a bit high. Foster had to climb the ladder. And then when he found a guy in a blue set of blue pants and a blue or white jersey coming right after him, and a host of helpers coming in, and now they're sending the blitz. Look out again.
It's going to be a kick off to the right side. He may have gotten a piece of that one there, as the ball is only going to travel out to the 48-yard line. So only about an 18, 19-yard punt. Tremendous pressure again for Lakeview. And like I said, probably someone got a little hand in there as the ball didn't go far out here to about the 48.
Nothing else. He could see him coming up the middle. That's right where the pressure come from, was right between guard and center. And very well could have got a hand on the football. If nothing else, he took his eye off the ball because that was not a very good punt. Lakeview starts in AC territory down at the 47-yard line.
Rylan Burgess fakes the ball. Now he throws it down the right sideline. The ball is going to be caught for the touchdown. Nash Hink. One play, 47 yards. Touchdown pass, Rylan Burgess to Nash Hink. And is now a 33-0 ball game in favor of Columbus Lakeview.
Well, for those that think, well, all they can do is run the football, they can't throw it, there you go. That's what will happen. Last week they threw for over 200 yards in their game against Gross. That one there, 47 yards, adds on to their 10. They got 57 through the air and a whole bunch on the ground, and the snow plows are out here at Patriot Field.
So they go for the extra point. The kick is going to be good, but hold on here. We've got a penalty flag down. So a 47-yard touchdown pass from Rylan Burgess to Nash Hink. Second touchdown of the third quarter. I think the penalty was against. Let's see, the penalty, the flag is still down.
Yeah, they're still talking things over, but
teams are on the sidelines. And they got 33 up on the board. The officials huddling down here at about the 5-yard line. What do we got here, gang? The extra point. They haven't even signaled if the point was good or not.
Oh, now I got to.
It's going to be
legal substitution
on Adams Central. And they still have not indicated whether the touchdown or the point after was good. The extra point was no good. All right, so the extra point no good. We got an illegal substitution on the AC that they're going to mark off on the kickoff here. So we've got a break to score. Lakeview 33, Adams Central nothing. You're listening to high school football tonight on Extreme Sports.
Since the 1970s, Midwest Farm Management has been guiding farm families with trusted advice and proven results. We know your land is more than an investment. It's your legacy for the next generation. That's why our experienced team helps landowners make smart decisions, protect family farms, and maximize returns. For over 50 years, families across the Midwest have relied on us to manage their farmland with care and integrity. Midwest Farm Management, experience you can count on for the family you love. Learn more at MidwestFarmManagement.com.
All right, here's the kickoff. They did put that extra point up on the board, so it's a 34-0 ball game. Here's the kickoff. The AC returns it back here to the 29-yard line. Well, that was one play, 47 yards.
Yeah, they've done everything on the ground. So far, 41 rushing plays, and they had only had 2 pass attempts. Well, their third one went for 47 yards and a touchdown. So you don't think they can't throw the football? There you go.
Yeah, they just say, oh, by the way, we can throw it too.
If you're an opposing coach, you're watching the film on these cats and you're scratching your head going, oh, boy, they're good.
All right, so it's a 1st and 10 for Adams Central on their own 30-yard line. J.J. Foster, he backs up a pass across the middle. This is going to be incomplete. Pass across the middle, incomplete. Trying to get the ball to Selecta. It was delivered low. Selecta goes down to try to grab it. Broken up there by Ty Schmidt. Outside linebacker for the Vikings. 6'1", 170-pound sophomore.
If I was J.J. Foster, I'd get rid of the football, too, when you've got Grayson Boat, 6'3", 285 pounds, coming at you.
2nd and 10.
Scary.
5 minutes to go now in the third quarter. Foster's pass here on a little slant is going to be caught at the 36-yard line. Pick up about 6 yards on the play there. So Adams Central now looking at a third down situation. The pass completed there to the H-back for Adams Central, Cody Funk. Funk 6'2", 180-pound senior. But now Adams Central needs to convert here on a third down. Third down at about 4 yards to go. Line of scrimmage is the 36 of Adams Central. J.J. backs up, swings it out here, caught 35-40, popped out of bounds, 45-46-yard line. First down for Adams Central. And I was looking to see if I saw a penalty flag. I did not. There's the indication of first down for AC, so they move the 6. As they're knocked out of bounds here at about the 34-yard line or 44-yard line over on the far side in front of the Lakeview bench.
AC across the century mark here at unofficially 104 yards off the arm of J.J. Foster. That one there good for nearly 7 yards. Ball edged out close to the 45-yard line.
Foster with the ball. He swings it out here to the near side. Now a half-back pass. Thrown downfield. The ball is going to be caught, and a penalty flag goes down. They flip the ball back to a Heiser. He throws it downfield to a Hotelling. Now they're going to say the pass is incomplete, and we've got a penalty flag down here. So a half-back pass, a pitch it back to Wilson Heiser. He throws it downfield to Hotelling. But now we're going to have a pass interference call, I believe, on the Columbus Lakeview. So we got a little dipsy doodle there.
Trickery.
A little trickery from head coach Josh Lewis and offensive coordinator Matt Overmiller.
Second game of the year. No better time than to pull her out tonight. Try to get some points, get some action on the scoreboard. Clock down to 4:13 here in the third quarter. And AC will move into Viking territory down to the 41.
Foster, he backs up, surveys the field, pulls it down. He's going to run it, and he's not going to run it far. Across the 45 to the 43-yard line, which is a result in about a 3-yard loss. So second down and 13. Foster looking to take the ball downfield. Nobody open down there for EC. Eats the ball and will eat a 3-yard loss here. Second down and 13 yards to go.
Patriots with -8 unofficially in the third quarter, -3 in the first quarter, and 13 to the positive in the second quarter. It's just been tough running.
AC up to the line of scrimmage. Wide receivers splitting out to the right side of the formation. Nick Musel and Hotelling out to the right side. Now Hotelling goes in motion. Hand off to Heiser. He squirts through there across the 45 to the 40. Takes it inside the 40-yard line to about the 37. So Heiser finds a little seam there and takes her to the 37. Patriots will now be looking at a third down situation. Third down and still about 6 yards to go. Clock running with 3:02 to play in the third quarter. 34-0. It's Columbus Lakeview out on top.
One of the better plays there. That was right up the middle on that big defensive front. They open up a seam, and he picks up nearly 7 yards. Third down and 6 at the 37.
Man comes in motion. Foster setting up a little screen pass. He's got it there. Heiser with the ball, and Heiser's going to be ridden down on the far sideline at about the 36-yard line. So not much of a gain whatsoever as they set up a little screen play, and the Vikings were right there to bring him down. Actually, a loss of about a half a yard in the play. Going to bring up a fourth down situation now. Fourth down and 6. Ball is sitting at the 37-yard line. Northwest now leading Hastings High 33-0. Northwest with a lead over the Tigers. Hastings High was shut out last week 21-0. So Tigers still looking for their first points of 2025. Fourth down here, fourth down and 6. JJ looks left, comes back right. Throws one across the middle there, a short gain to about the 34. That's going to be short of the first down. So the Patriots will turn the ball over on downs, and Lakeview will get the ball back here with 1:47 to play. Hastings St. Cecilia, after being taken apart by Central Catholic last week, they're leading Amherst 25-0. The Hawks pitching the shutout here on the Amherst. I didn't see that one coming. Yeah, they had a tough time last week.
I seen the game last week. I watched all the plays. Didn't know that was possible.
Here's Lakeview back with the ball here. Running play there. Running the football for Lakeview is going to be Nash Hank as he runs the ball across the 40, out across the 41 to the 42-yard line. So a pickup of about, 8 yards on the play for Nash Hink. Second down, about 2 yards to go. Lakeview working from our right to our left here. Lakeview in complete control of this football game, leading by a score of 34-0. Burgetts is still in there at the quarterback. He hands the ball away. They go straight ahead for a yard or so. That's a Trevor Slope carrying the ball. He's going to have enough for a first down. Lakeview handled Adams Central last year up in Columbus. Lakeview beat Adams Central 41-9 last year. It's 34-0 here, and we're in the third quarter back here at the Patriots Field. First down, 10 yards to go for Columbus Lakeview. They've got the ball on their own 43-yard line. Wide receivers left and right. Vergeth with the ball. Vergeth has got it now as he rolls to the left side, comes to the sideline. He's going to be run out of bounds. Select over here to make sure he's out of bounds. It's credited with the tackle there. Vergeth is run out right in front of the Patriots bench. Pick up a yard on the play. Second down and 9. Ball pushed up here to the 44-yard line.
One guy that they've kept quiet tonight is Rathbone. At 84 yards receiving. He was free down here at about the 35-yard line, but again, Vergeth would get a lot of pressure from the Patriot defense. Wisely just took it to the sidelines, picked up about a yard.
Here's a pass that's going to be caught here at the 50, inside the Patriot territory, down here to about the 48-yard line. Pass reception made there to Will Jensen. Jensen, the H-back in there now, a 6-foot, 185-pound junior, makes the reception. It'll be about a yard shy of a first down. They got the ball in the Patriot territory down here at the 48. Third down and a yard for Columbus Lakeview. Wide receivers left and right. Vergeth has got the ball, hands it away. Inside handoff, twisting and turning at the 45. Takes it down to the 40, down to the Adams Central 39. That's to Trevor Slope carrying the ball to the 39 of Adams Central, and another first down here for Lakeview.
I've got them at 18 first downs now. They've gotten 1 through the air and 2 via the penalty. That one there good for about 8 yards across the 40-yard line of Adams Central. 37 seconds left to go in the third quarter. The ball at the Patriot 39.
All right, the Vikings moving right to left here in this third quarter. Ryland Vergeth, wide receivers left and right. He's got the ball, looks right on a slant. That's going to be incomplete. Off of the fingertips of his intended receiver, Blake Rathbone. And that's going to bring up a second down. Got a correction on the St. Cecilia score. The last score we have now is Amherst has got the lead over St. Cecilia, 17-7.
How did we get 25 to what are you looking at?
It was 25-0 earlier. Now the updated score came across, and it's Amherst with a lead over St. Cecilia, 17-7. We'll get our main man to double check the score. There's a handoff, and right there the Patriots finally bring him down for a loss. Trevor Slope trying to go to the right side, and that time he is drugged down. Good job by the Patriot defense to bring him down over there. That's a Gus Hemberger, I think, that got in there to make the stop, and that is going to be the end of the third quarter of play. So 3 quarters in the books, all Columbus Lakeview here in this one. The Vikings 34, Adams Central nothing. You're listening to high school football on Extreme Sports.
Not just an RV center, but a legacy. That's what Dykeman's Campers was to Hastings and the surrounding communities for the last 75 years. Built on honesty, quality, and attentive sales and service. While Dykeman's Campers have set the bar high, we at Timmy's RVs are looking forward to carrying on the torch of excellent customer service and rapport. Timmy's RVs is now open, just behind the old Dykeman's location on Highway 6. Stop in to see Herb for all of your RV service needs. And don't forget to get your RV or camper in for winterization. Timmy's also has year-round covered storage available. Give them a call at 402-879-8893. That's Timmy's RV Sales and Service of Hastings.
Fill up on courtesy and convenience with Fill and Chill, your one-stop shop to fuel your tank, your body, and your passion for the game. With 14 locations across central Nebraska and 6 in Hastings, they've got you covered, whether you're on your way to the game or headed home with a win. Check them out on Facebook or at fillandchill.com.
Mike Will, Jimmy Purcell back here at the Patriots Field. It's a 34-0 ball game. The Vikings of Columbus Lakeview with the lead, and Lakeview still got the ball. They're in Adams Central territory down here at the 49-yard line.
Yeah, just across midfield, just starting the fourth quarter. Columbus Lakeview up to the line of scrimmage here. I will get you some through 3 quarter numbers, and with a 34-0 lead, the numbers are heavily on the side of the Vikings.
Especially in the rushing category. Vergas has got the ball. He backs up, sets up a little jump screen. It's going to be caught at the 49 to the 45-yard line to the Adams Central 40, and he brings it to the 39. So a little screen pass. Vergas kind of jumps over a couple of guys. Gets it over the head of the defensive line there. Trevor Slope on the reception. He takes the ball, nose of the football right at the 40. So it's going to bring up a 4th down. 4th down and about 11 for the Vikings down here at the Adams Central 40-yard line. And they'll obviously go for it with a big lead here at 34-0.
Lakeview ready to pull the trigger again. We'll get you them numbers. They're big for Lakeview. 4th and 1 here.
4th and 11.
4th and 11, excuse me, yeah.
Burgess, he backs up, sets up a screen over there. That's a pass completed there to Rathbone, and he's going to be brought down short of the first down here at about the 36. So it'll be Lakeview turning the ball over on downs here. Adams Central will get the ball back, trailing by the score of 34-0.
Yeah, I think Rathbone picked up about 6 on that play, but he was brought down way short of the chains. For Lakeview through 3 quarters, passing 4 of 5, 64 yards tonight for the quarterback in Vergas. Rushing the football, 46 carries, 246 yards unofficially, 310 of total offense on 51 plays for AC, 108 through the air, 9 on the ground, 117. 18 first downs for Lakeview, 6 for AC.
Foster has got it. He throws it out. He's going to be caught at the 45 to the 46-yard line. Foster sprints out left side, unloads the ball. Brody Luxon hauls her in there for AC. Luxon, the 5'11", 180-pound junior. Had 13 receptions a year ago, 154 yards and a touchdown. 5 receptions last week in the ball game against Minden. Snags one there for a first down. So he brings the ball out to the 47-yard line. Patriots here in the 4th quarter are good on the scoreboard. They're trailing by a score of 34-0 here in this contest. Foster has got it. He's going to hand the ball away and being hit in the backfield, and down he goes. Dakota Wolliver into the ball game now. Wolliver, a junior running back. Just as he got the ball, he was met by a bunch of white shirts there, and Wolliver is drugged down, a loss in the play of a couple of yards back here to the 43. 2nd down and 13.
Boy, AC has had no luck rushing the football here tonight. First quarter, -3. Second quarter, 13. Third quarter, -1. And that one there was -3.
Patriots did not have success last week either.
No,
in the ball game against the Minden.
45 yards is all they had against the Whippets, so rushing game needs some improvement. Definitely, that's one thing from week 1 to week 2. Still needs some work.
2nd and 13. Now we got a penalty flag down. And I think EC took too much time. They did. Delay of game penalty against Adams Central. That would cost them 5 yards. So instead of 2nd and 13, it's now 2nd and 18. Patriots moving in the wrong direction here with 9:44 to play in the 4th quarter. Don't forget, tomorrow, Hastings College football, the Broncos and Midland. Lloyd Wilson Field, 1 o'clock kickoff. Exclusive coverage here on Extreme Sports tomorrow afternoon. Begins with Pigskin Preview at 12 o'clock noon. 2nd down, 18 yards to go. Patriots with the ball on their own 38. Foster backs up, throws it far side. The ball is going to be incomplete. Nice defensive play over there by Slope. Intended receiver was Nick Musel, and Musel is a little slow in getting up on the far side. Right in front of the Lakeview bench.
Yeah, he's up under his own power, so he'll work his way back to the huddle or possibly the sidelines. Looks like going to be the sidelines.
NFL game just the start of the 3rd quarter now. The Chargers leading the Chiefs by a score of 13-6.
Musel kind of hanging that right arm, whether it's an arm or a shoulder injury. They can ill afford to have a guy like him go down.
Yeah, he's going to come to the sideline here. Adams Central now looking at a third down, 3rd and 18. The ball is on their own 38-yard line. J.J. Foster will send a man in motion to the far side. That's Brody Luxon. J.J. throws it across the middle. It's going to be caught here across the 50 to the 48-yard line. That goes to Grayson Hotelling. He hauls the ball in. That's been his favorite target here tonight. Hotelling has made a couple of receptions. That one is going to be short of a first down, however. 4th down and about 3 yards to go. Line of scrimmage is the 46 of Columbus Lakeview. 9:09 remaining here in the fourth quarter. 34-0. Columbus Lakeview has got the lead. The Patriots, they will go for it. 4th down and about 3. Here's a Foster with the ball. Here comes the pressure. Foster is in trouble. Foster is hit, and a huge loss all the way back to the 35-yard line.
About a 16-yard sack.
Wow. Busting through there and making the play for Lakeview is Levi Hirota. Hirota, a 6', 280-pound senior for the Vikings. A big loss. So on 4th down and 3, a loss of 16 on the play for the Patriots. And now Lakeview has got the ball at the Adams Central 36-yard line.
Yeah, it looked like he was shot out of a cannon. Nobody really picked him up, and Foster had nowhere to go. He tried to break free, but he just kept going in the wrong direction. I've got him now for 4 sacks in the football game. So just a tough night for Adams Central offensively.
Yeah, their total yardage is not going to look good at the
no,
end of this game.
It's because their fourth quarter numbers are 2 carries and 19, minus 19.
Now we've got a timeout called here. 8:50 to play in the football game. We'll take a break with a score. Lakeview 34, Adams Central nothing. You're listening to high school football on Extreme Sports.
I'm John Butler, funeral director and owner at Livingston Butler Volland Funeral Home and Cremation Center in Hastings.
And I'm Nikki Butler, the advanced funeral planning specialist. Whether you choose a traditional service, cremation, or a unique memorial service, our experienced staff is here to help guide you through every step. Visit us at lbvfh.com to learn more about our services and how we can support you.
Livingston Butler Volland Funeral Home and Cremation Center. We are here when your need is greatest.
When your family feels protected under our roof, they are free to dream. And you can get a personalized rate based on how you drive. Customize what you pay with Drive My Way, American Family Insurance. Give Matthew a call at 308-389-9124 or stop in at 204 North Walnut Street in Grand Island.
And Adams Central will get the ball. The intended receiver was Ty Schmidt. Threw it a little bit too far off of his fingertips. Incomplete pass. It's going to be Adams Central ball as they will get it on turnover on downs here. Adams Central will get the ball. First down and 10 on their own 18-yard line with 6:53 to play here in this one.
Watching the personnel come in here from the near sidelines for Adams Central, it appears to be a lot of the same starters that started the football game. Leave them out there. Get them reps.
So they break huddle here. First down and 10, the ball on their own 18-yard line. J.J. Foster is still out there as he hands the ball away. Breaking into the open here, 25 to the 27-yard line. That's Wilson Heiser carrying the football there for AC. Makes a run off of the left side of the offensive line. Brings it to the 26. Pickup of about 9 on the play. Second down and a yard for EC.
Longest carry of the night from scrimmage for AC. Matches it, 2 9-yard carries. So second down and 1 here. Ball at the 26-yard line. Clock continuing to melt down. 6:15 and counting.
Foster with an empty backfield there. Now a man goes in motion off to the far side. Foster has got it. Quick throw near side. It's going to be caught there. Brody Luxon will haul the ball in and skip out of bounds. Up around the 30-yard line. He had to, let's see, it's going to be right at about the 27. They say he went out of bounds. They look to the far side to the chains, and that's going to be short. So third down, less than a yard to go. Luxon didn't quite get to the first down stakes here on the near sideline. Skips out of bounds about a half a yard shy of a first down. So it's third down, less than a yard to go. There's a handoff now. Coming to the left side, that's going to be Heiser with the ball. He's going to have enough for a first down as he plows across the 30 out to about the 32-yard line for AC. Tackle made there by Preston Wacker, the safety coming up there to make the stop for Lakeview. Not before AC picks up the first down. Well, those have been far and in between for the Patriot offense here tonight.
9 unofficially.
Adams Central has moved the ball up here to the 31-yard line. First down and 10. Patriots trailing in the game by a score of 34-0. Adams Central will drop to 0-2 on the season after this one tonight. J.J. Foster is going to throw the ball downfield. That's going to be incomplete. Way overthrown. Intended receiver there for Adams Central was Riley Prop. That was grossly overthrown by J.J. Foster. Incomplete pass. Second down, 10 yards to go. With 5:42 remaining here in the fourth quarter.
Foster's got a gun. He's had a couple of receivers that have had a step or two on the Lakeview defense here tonight and has just kind of overthrown them. Probably juiced up.
Is that what you call it?
Juiced up. Yeah, juiced up. Got a little juice in him.
All right, second down, 10 yards to go. Here's a handoff again to Heiser. Heiser dances his way across the 30 out to about the 33-yard line. Tackle made by Peyton Halverson. He's another big old boy. Even the second teamers, Jimmy, are big. Peyton Halverson, 6'3", 280 pounds, and a senior. Now we got an injury timeout. A Patriot down here at the 30-yard line.
Yeah, that's the ball carrier grabbing that right knee right away. Boy, you don't like seeing that.
5:27 to play in the game. We'll take a break. It's Lakeview 34, Adams Central nothing. You're listening to high school football tonight on Extreme Sports.
Since the 1970s, Midwest Farm Management has been guiding farm families with trusted advice and proven results. We know your land is more than an investment. It's your legacy for the next generation. That's why our experienced team helps landowners make smart decisions, protect family farms, and maximize returns. For over 50 years, families across the Midwest have relied on us to manage their farmland with care and integrity. Midwest Farm Management, experience you can count on for the family you love. Learn more at MidwestFarmManagement.com.
If you are looking for good food at a reasonable price, you have to check out District 14 Bar and Pizza in Hastings. Choose a delicious, piping hot pizza with homemade thin or thick crust. Get one of their traditional pizzas like hamburger, pepperoni, or sausage, or try one of their specialty pizzas like combination, chicken bacon ranch, or barbecue shrimp. District 14 Bar and Pizza also serves your favorite burgers and sandwiches. Dine-in and carry-out are available. Plus, you can catch all the games on one of their big screen TVs. That's District 14 Bar and Pizza, 1105 Theater Drive in Hastings.
Imagine starting your day with a computer glitch that leaves you feeling stuck, frustrated, and unable to get your work done. You have 1,000,001 things to get done today, and waiting for the tech issue to solve itself isn't one of them. It's time to let Hamilton handle the tech so you don't have to. We help businesses across the state spend more time on what they do best and less time frustrated with office technology. As the official business IT partner of the Huskers, we're focused on providing custom solutions that set you up for success now and in the future. Connect with us today at HamiltonIsBusiness.com.
As we come back, Dakota Wolliver is the injured player. They had to help him to the sidelines. In the meantime, Adams Central throws a completed pass here to Brody Luxon, and he picks up enough for a first down as he moves the ball out here to the 48-yard line. So 5:17 to play in the game. A little bit too late here for the Patriots. 34-0. Columbus Lakeview has got the lead. J.J. Foster swings it out here. It's going to be caught there. And Cody Funk with the ball across the 45, still on his feet to the 40, down to the 39-yard line. Should be enough for a first down. JJ just tosses the ball to Cody Funk, who hauls it in here, carries the mail. They're going to spot him at the 38. The Patriots will move the chains. 1st and 10 here for AC. They move the ball into Viking territory.
J.J. Foster with a good performance last week. Almost a 200-yard performance, up to 166 unofficially here in this ball game. 11 first downs for AC.
Foster's got the ball again. He swings it out here to Funk again the other way. 35-30, 25 down to the 24-yard line. Tackle is made in there by Preston Wacker for Lakeview. And now Funk is a little slow in getting up here. He's going to stay in the ball game as he heads back to the huddle here. So back-to-back first downs here for the Patriots. They have to move the ball to the Lakeview 24-yard line. 1st and 10 here for AC. They like to get in the end zone. Avoid the shutout here. 3 wide receivers split to the right side. 1 wide receiver to the left. JJ with the ball. He backs up again. Throws it down the right side. The ball there is going to be caught in a take the ball into the end zone for the touchdown. They throw the ball to Funk down there inside the 5-yard line, and Cody Funk hauls the ball in. The touchdown for Adams Central.
24 yards. Get the Funk out. I tell you what a great catch there. That was behind him from Foster. He had to come back to it into the defense. Was able to make the catch and drag the defender in. 24-yard passing catch. He had 3 catches right in a row of 13, 16, and 24-yard touchdown. Patriots on the board. PAT pending.
4:16 to play in the ball game. It's now a 34-6 contest. Hotelling into the ball game, and they muff the snap here. Hotelling has now got the ball. He just takes the knees. Snap came back and went right through the holder's hands. Hotelling picks it up. Point after touchdown. No good. So, 4:16 to play here in the ball game. Score remains, it's Columbus Lakeview 34, Adams Central 6. You're listening to high school football on Extreme Sports.
If one of the things running through your mind as a business owner is the recurring worry of possible cyber attacks, you can let out a sigh of relief. Hamilton Business Technologies has you covered. As the official business IT partner of the Huskers, we offer real-time threat monitoring, advanced security protocols, and more to keep your data safe from harm. We care about the success of Nebraska businesses and communities like yours. Learn how we can help you at HamiltonIsBusiness.com.
Mike Will, Jimmy Purcell back here at Patriots Field. Adams Central is on the board. 34-6 is the score. It's Columbus Lakeview with the lead. So the Patriots going to drop their second straight game here to begin the 2025 season. Losing to Minden last week, they're going to drop one to Columbus Lakeview here tonight. Lakeview, one of the better teams in Class C1, and they're flexing their muscles here tonight. Hotelling is going to kick off here for Adams Central after the Patriots finally get on the scoreboard. Touchdown pass, J.J. Foster to Cody Funk, 24 yards for the score. Waiting for the whistle. We'll get that. Hotelling is going to get into the football. AC kicking it away here. A liner down the field is going to bounce it about the 10 as you go into the end zone for the touchback, and that's where Lakeview will start. First down and 10. Their own territory. Chiefs have scored in that NFL game. Chargers now leading the Chiefs by a score of 13-12. 8:05 to play in the third quarter.
Suppose Taylor made a trip to Brazil.
She is there, yeah.
She is there?
Yeah.
That's wonderful. Because her fiance's playing. It's wonderful.
Is it that nice?
Yeah, that's beautiful.
First down 10 here. Ball at the 20-yard line for Columbus Lakeview. 4:16 to play here in this one. So we'll see what Lakeview has up their sleeve here. Their second and third teamers in on the last drive, and now we got penalty flags all over the place. I think they took too long. And that's...
Well, we got penalty flags, but the Whitecap says nope, they took a timeout.
All right, so we got a timeout. 4:16 to play in the fourth quarter. We'll take a break. Lakeview 34, Adams Central 6. You're listening to high school football on Extreme Sports. Since 1946, Cully Pipe and Steel continues to meet the pipe and steel needs of greater Nebraska and Kansas. Cully Pipe and Steel is a one-stop shop for all of your pipe and steel needs. Cully Pipe and Steel stocks a wide variety of steel and plumbing products, from custom steel products to structural steel, rebar fabrication, steel fabrications, and retail and wholesale plumbing parts and fixtures. Remember, Cully Pipe and Steel of Hastings. They're located at 405 West South Street and the plumbing showroom at 300 South Colorado in Hastings. I'm back here at the Patriots Field as Lakeview will just go straight ahead. That's going to be Sam Lawrence who carries the mail there out here to about the 30-yard line. Pick him up 9 yards in the play. Second down and a yard here for Lakeview. They're leading in the ball game by a score of 34-6. Lawrence again with a carry. 35 out to the 36-yard line. That's going to be a first down here for Lakeview. So they move the sticks again. Big numbers for Lakeview rushing the football tonight. Went on some big drives in the first half. 14 plays, 86 yards. 13 plays, 72 yards. 9 plays, 61 yards. You get the picture. They dominated the line of scrimmage, and that's where you win football games. They certainly have done that tonight. Down to a 20-0 lead at halftime, and they have coasted in this one. Scored a couple of touchdowns here in the second half. 34-6 is the score. There's a little reverse play to the near side for Lakeview. Running the football there. We're seeing some new guys out there. Brock Carlson running the football there for the Vikings. Picks up 4 on the play. Out to the 39. Second down, 6 yards to go. Under 3 minutes to play here in this one.
This just in. They'll probably win a few more this year.
Yeah, this won't be their final win of the season. There's Burgess. He's still in there. He throws the ball to the far sideline. It's going to be caught there. That's going to be Carlson again. And now he brings the ball across the 40 out to the 42 or 43. It's still going to be a couple of yards shy of a first down. So third down and about 2 yards to go. Lakeview with the ball in their own territory. So third down here. We're down to 2:19 to go. Lakeview using up all the time in the world there. They're in no hurry. They've got a 34-6 lead. Burgess just waiting here. He has got the ball. Now they hand it away. Nope, they're going to run the football. It's a new quarterback in there, too. Gavin Clark is now into the ball game. Gavin Clark, he runs the ball. He's 5'7", 135-pound sophomore who's into the ball game now. So Clark is your quarterback. He's going to pick up the first down.
That is first down number 21 unofficially in the ball game, and the band is carrying instruments to the school.
To the band room.
To the band room.
First and 10 here for Lakeview with the ball on their own 49-yard line. Clark using all the time in the world, waiting for the signal. Now he's got it. Snap of the ball. They hand it away. That's an inside handoff. It's going to go to Sam Lawrence, and he's going to be stacked up on the play as he moves it across the 50 to the Adams Central 49-yard line. So a pickup of about 3 yards in the play. Second down and 7 yards to go. Buck 14 left. We'll have all the numbers coming up for you at the end of the ball game.
Tell you what, it's gotten chilly. If it's this chilly already in week 2, I can't wait to see what.
Oh, she's going to warm up again.
You think?
I think so. I don't think we're done yet.
You don't think we're done with heat?
No. Second down, 7 yards to go. Ball is at the 48 of Adams Central. There's a little reverse play here. Running the football is going to be Cruz Cole, who's into the ball game now. Cole's 120 pounds and a sophomore. Pick him up a couple. We'll give him 2.
You ought to be careful what you predict with the weather. I remember that got you in a chicken suit.
Don't bring that up.
1 year.
I was predicting snow at that point, or no snow.
Yeah, something. I don't remember how that worked out. Clock stopped with 34 seconds left to go.
Third down, 5 yards to go. Lakeview with the ball down here at the Adams Central 47-yard line. Been a long night for the hometown fans here. Clark is going to run the ball here on the quarterback keeper. He's going to be close to the first down. They're going to move the stakes as he moves the ball down to the 40. This is all for stat glory here tonight as they continue to hammer out the yardage on the ground.
Now they call timeout.
Call timeout for some reason.
Well, you can't take them home with you.
20. Well, they probably get some new guys into the ball game now.
No, now they didn't call timeout. They're
going to wind the clock.
Yeah, wind it. That will be the final score here tonight.
34-6 as Lakeview beats Adams Central for the second straight year. They on to the 20-0 halftime lead, and they beat Adams Central tonight again 34-6. We'll come back with the totals after this. You're listening to high school football on Extreme Sports.
If you experience heating problems this winter, call the experts at Ruts Heating and Air Conditioning of Hastings. Ruts is a locally owned family business with over 45 years of experience in the HVAC industry. They service all makes and models of heating and cooling equipment for both residential and commercial customers. You can trust Ruts Heating and Air Conditioning to complete all repairs, installations, and maintenance work on time. If you're shopping for a new air conditioner or heating system, remember Ruts Heating and Air Conditioning. Call 402-463-4853.
Family Medical Center of Hastings is the place to go for all your healthcare needs. Their team is trained to treat the whole person regardless of age. They provide a wide range of medical care, including acute care, routine health screenings, and treatment of chronic conditions. They're dedicated to providing you with the best care in the most cost-effective manner. Family Medical Center, as an independent clinic, has served the community for over 65 years. Your family's home for healthcare. 1021 West 14th Street. Proud to support all area student athletes.
Have you checked the time lately? Good chance a Mileta Vista Winery is open. Hey, this is Mick with an update on our new hours. Tuesday through Sunday, we're open 11:30 to 3, and Fridays and Saturdays 11:30 till 9. Not sure what you want to enjoy when you get here? Well, Mileta Vista features award-winning wine, select beer, spirits, world-class foods, breathtaking views, and live entertainment. Visit MiletaVistaWinery.com. Check out our events page for music schedules and more. Don't forget to follow us on Facebook. Make your reservations now at Maleta Vista Winery, located on Highway 281, just north of St. Paul.
Welcoming employees in the bank while creating a strong online presence to accommodate your busy lifestyle. Our innovative technology adds layers of security while being easily accessible to all age groups. Stop into the Better Bank to learn more today.
Bored of the same old sports coverage? Get on the cutting edge of sports with Extreme Sports.
That ball hammered deep toward left into the well. That ball is gone.
The biggest plays, breaking news, and we can't forget the best sports talk.
Let's be great. Let's be great.
We are Extreme Sports.
Back of the Patriots field as Adams Central drops one here tonight to Columbus Lakeview. Final score of 34-6 in the ball game tonight. And the Vikings scoring 3 first-half touchdowns on long drives. 14 plays, 86 yards in the first quarter. They get a 7-yard touchdown run from Jeff Bohr. After the point after, they go out on top 7-0. Second quarter, they went on a 12-play, 72-yard drive. And a 6-yard touchdown run from Brandon DeAnda. That was at the 4:53 mark. Point after made it 14-0. Trevor Slope then took it in from 3 yards out with 28 seconds to play in the first half. 9 plays, 61 yards on that drive. Point after was no good. It was 20-0 at halftime. Adams Central muffs a punt in the third quarter. And Lakeview had a short field, 5 plays, 19 yards. Brandon DeAnda scores his second touchdown on a 3-yard run. Point after was good. They made it 27-0. Then they throw a 47-yard touchdown pass. Ryan Burgess to Noah Hank. 47-yard touchdown pass. Point after was good. 34-0 in favor of the Vikings. And then AC scores here in the fourth quarter. J.J. Foster throwing a 24-yard touchdown pass to Cody Funk. Point after touchdown, no good. And that's the scoring in this one. 34-6. Vikings beat the Patriots here tonight in high school football.
Well, as we've been talking talking a lot about tonight, the numbers that Lakeview has put up unofficially, some big numbers put up here by Lakeview. Passing tonight, pretty much all Rylan Vergitz. His number's 9 of 11 for 106 yards. He throws 1 touchdown in the game, but where they really dominated was on the field running the football. 55 carries, 274 yards for Lakeview. That gives them 380 of total offense on 66 offensive plays. They had 22 first downs unofficially in this football game. Their leaders, we mentioned Vergitz with 106 passing. Trevor Sloop finishes with 16 carries, 115 yards, and a touchdown. And Brandon DeAnda, 12 carries, 61 yards, and a couple of touchdowns here tonight. For AC, J.J. Foster goes all the way for the Patriots. His number's 20 of 29 tonight, 206. He threw a pick and a touchdown in the ball game. But the Patriots with only 16 carries for 1 yard. They were sacked 4 times in the game, so that gives them 207 total yards on 45 offensive plays. The Patriots with 12 first downs in the game. Nick Musil leads the way, one of the leaders, receiving 3 catches and 38 yards. Cody Funk comes in late. He had 4 catches, 59 yards, and the 1 touchdown. So tough night rushing the football. That's, as we talked about, 2 weeks in a row when this team has been built over the years on rushing the football, not able to get anything done. This was a very quality opponent. We'll see what they can do on down the line, but not used to seeing the Patriots 0-2 on the season.
Other scores, Hastings High lost to Northwest tonight up in Grand Island. Final, Northwest 40, Hastings nothing. Amherst has beaten Hastings St. Cecilia tonight. The final score of 20-14. So the Hawks are 0-2. The Tigers are 0-2. And the Patriots are 0-2 as we look forward to week number 3. Tomorrow we'll have Hastings College football on the air for you. Hastings and Midland. Game will kick off at 1 at Lloyd Wilson Field on the air with a pregame show. Pigskin preview at noon tomorrow here on Extreme Sports. Yet the final score in this one, it was Columbus Lakeview dominating on the ground tonight. They beat Adams Central. Final score of 34-6. For Jimmy Purcell, I'm Mike Will, wishing you a very pleasant good evening from Hastings.
You have been listening to an exclusive presentation by Extreme Sports. If you missed portions of today's game, you can download our podcast on x-streamsports.com.
Giants versus the Washington Commanders. When Sports Cable and Podcast Live returns here on VSiN.
If you're planning to build a new home or add an addition to your existing one, trust the experts at Gangwish Construction. From general contracting, basement pouring to bathroom remodeling, concrete work, and deck building, they handle it all with precision and